Gregorio! Antonio.
New York City, 6 a.m. An out-of-control satellite radio show is being broadcasted to millions of Americans. At the controls, Gregg Hughes, a father.
Oh, this is perfect. This is how it should be.
Anthony Cumia, an alcoholic.
Hey, hi.
And Jim Norton, a comedian.
It's me! I work here!
Glad I got that one out.
Are we on live now? Is it happening? This is it?
The three men make up the Opie and Anthony Show, a popular radio program known for its cringe style of entertainment and having very few limits.
I like where this is going. I'm seeing a lot of options here.
This is like different than any other radio.
No telling what we're going to hear in here today. Tits, ass, tons of cuss words.
It's not like radio, it's just like hanging out.
In the past, they have been accused of multiple FCC violations and have even gotten their show suspended from satellite radio.
This is why. This is American freedom of speech.
It's good on every level.
Insane.
Every second is funny.
Wildly funny.
And philosophically spotless.
Everything you are about to hear is real. Real people, real excitement. This is the Opie and Anthony Show.
That would be good. I would like that.
Was that the last time?
Yeah. I guess it's the return of Dice today, and the last time he was in here, it was very gay in here.
The gay off.
I think he said, I'm going to go for a cigarette, and he never came back.
Never returned.
I don't blame him. I wish I smoked.
There's a guy, do you see that guy out front every morning, the kind of a fat guy with a mustache smoking and chewing gum?
Oh, God, no.
Every day I see this guy.
Really?
Oh, my God. He just looks like a disease.
That sounds awful.
Dude, he stands there with his lunch bag in his hand. I feel empathy for him because I smoke, but
Yeah.
fuck, man, that's just, he must stink all day.
But
Yes.
a cigarette and gum this early in the morning, that sounds horrendous, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Not as bad as a selfie from Geraldo.
Hey, that was great. Ooh.
I don't care that he thinks he's in good shape, and maybe he is, but what the fuck is he doing?
I don't know. Why would you do that?
What did he do?
He took a selfie of himself, and he wanted to, like, flirt with his pubic hair area, his pubis area. Not only is he taking a picture, like, shirtless, the towel's way the fuck down.
Yeah, he's saying 70's the new 50, and he's like in front of the mirror taking a selfie.
He's 70?
Yeah, but he's showing off his body at 70. Look at this. But look at it. The towel is like way the fuck
like
down,
resting
man.
on his cock.
I don't like his Mr. Gazzo glasses.
Well,
he is in good shape, that bastard.
Yeah, but he thought it out. Like, okay, I know I look even better with the glasses on, so let me get that.
He's got his big Geraldo head.
Just his stupid fucking mustache. I hate these people that have to keep the mustache because that's when they were really famous.
They're known for, right?
So they've been known for that forever, so they can't shave it because he just looks ridiculous with a big bushy mustache now.
Yeah.
Did our show once. I think he hated us.
He hated me.
Yeah, he hated Jimmy.
Oh, that's right. You got into a little racial thing
About,
Hispanics.
And then as Opie and I were walking home that day, because he's saying he's saying that it was wrong to assume that like Mexicans don't learn the language.
Yeah.
Opie and I were walking home that day.
Yeah.
And there's a bunch of Spanish workers in the building.
Yeah.
And we're like, hey, what are you guys doing here? Like, it was such a basic question
right,
we asked them.
We couldn't even say good morning to them. And Geraldo's trying to say that doesn't happen. Whatever. But he was showing off his body this weekend.
Oh, yeah.
That's like selfies in general are kind of disturbing, I think.
Yeah.
Especially if you're like fucking shirtless showing off your body. What is he doing?
I don't know. It's kinda, he's in good shape, I guess, but he's old, so it's
old
like,
man muscles.
What is that? When Mr. Burns came out of the cake,
Right?
It kind of has that look.
But aren't you bothered that the towel's really low? Like
Of course I am, Opie.
He thought all this out.
Yes, he did.
It's like, oh wait, I think I could. If I have the towel this low, I could get away with this. That's the start of his pubis.
He must have had it around him higher and went like,
kept pushing it down. No,
I gotta get my lower abs in.
And the sort of V.
Yeah, I was just thinking he has kind of a V at best.
Sort of V.
Yeah.
My God.
I want to know where raccoons go during the day. We just started talking about this before the show. I left the beach house at 4 this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, I pushed it.
early.
I'm supposed to come back to the city like late Sunday night, but I said, fuck it. Why come back and deal with traffic when you can get up at 3:45 and jump in a car by 4? Holy fuck.
Makes for a long day.
And then you realize you're not awake as you're driving 80 miles an hour towards the city.
Yeah.
Oh, my God, that was a trip. But last night we're cooking steaks on the deck. Sun's going down. You got the ocean waves are crashing. And then my sister who's visiting, because we had that wake. I had an uncle who died, and we had the wake Friday and Saturday. Wake and service. So a lot of people are in the area. So my sister came out for the day yesterday. And so anyway, we're having dinner. And next thing you know, she goes, I saw a raccoon. We're like, shut up, man. There's cats all over the place. 'Cause the neighbor, I guess, has cats.
Yeah.
And then, but sure enough, she was right. It wasn't a fucking black cat. It was a raccoon.
Yeah, there's a lot of raccoons on Long Island.
There are, right?
Yeah.
I've been told there's a lot of raccoons in the area I'm renting this summer.
Oh, yeah.
And my question is really simple. Where the fuck are they during the day?
Yes, they are nocturnal animals, but, you know.
But where they camp
Where they
out, you
go.
never see a raccoon's nest.
No.
So where are they? And people are wandering around and checking out nooks and crannies all day long. Why don't they come across a raccoon that's crashing during the day?
Yeah.
Where are they?
I think they do find little places like,
Where?
you know, in between a building or
So why don't we
something and-
walk? Why don't we bump into them during the day?
No.
Did you pet one?
Attics.
I almost pet one by accident last summer. Yeah,
Oh, they
it
will.
was in a kids' park.
They are nasty, mean things.
Mean motherfuckers.
They bark at you.
Yeah, it was a heat wave last year,
Oh, they're adorable though.
and I was at a kids' park, and they had like this kind of like this water, almost like a river for the kids to play in. A tiny one that's the water's maybe 2 inches, high. Yeah. And all of a sudden, I see this thing to my left as I'm kind of watching my kid. And I go down to kind of like maybe pet it, but at least take a look at it. And it's a raccoon like right at my feet. It was so fucking hot. It said, fuck this, I need water. And came out of the bushes, drank some water. Everyone freaked the fuck out. And then it just walked off like, it didn't give a fuck about anyone back into the bushes.
Gotta watch the rabies.
They say that if you see him during the day, but I think it was so fucking hot, he just needed a goddamn drink of water.
Yeah.
So I don't know where they hang out during the day, though. It bothers me. It's very bothersome.
Look at how cute those are.
Are they under houses?
They wear little burglar masks.
Yeah.
They go in attics. I know that. They go into some people's attics, hang out up there.
Really?
Yeah.
But what if you go into your attic and you're looking for that old box of nostalgia?
I know. Sometimes they pop back out, I guess. Or,
Yeah.
I don't know. I really don't know.
There you go.
I guess they just find their little places.
You know a little bit about everything, but you don't know where raccoons are during the day.
And I had a raccoon problem a couple of years back.
That's right.
I had a guy come in with traps. He trapped them
So where were the raccoons during the day in your?
in my attic.
Oh, they did get in the attic.
A couple of them were in the fucking attic.
Wow.
And then
Maybe there's more up there.
Nah, I think they're gone. I haven't heard anything.
Yeah.
And then I saw him, that's mean. I saw him, one walking with a bunch of little ones following.
Oh,
He
really?
was walking, across my front lawn at night. He was walking, and then the little ones following him. It's like, oh, that's fucking adorable.
A little raccoon family.
Yeah.
They don't bother you, though, do they? Like, they won't go out of their way to fuck with you.
Nah, unless they're fucked up.
They're creepy, man.
Yeah, if they got rabies.
They got
they'll
that-
fuck with you.
They got that weird hump when they're running across your lawn.
Yeah.
Just a little, like, scoliosis.
Bushy ringtail. Yeah,
Yeah.
there he is. Little scoliosis.
I don't know.
He just has a little hunchback. Little spina bifida.
You think anyone has them as pets?
Yeah,
I
I'm
think they do.
sure. Here and there.
Yeah.
I'd pet one in a cage. Like if someone held his head, I'd just stroke
You
his back.
can't. When they're in a cage, they just are fucking mean. I had one in a cage, and I was fucking with them. And man, are they mean.
I remember that video.
Yeah, lunging at the cage and fucking barking at me.
Pretty awesome.
Rah!
He released him in the wild, right?
That's what he said he would do,
Probably.
right?
The old fucking 55-gallon drum of water.
Oh, my
Dunk
God.
the fucking trap in there.
Oh, man.
I don't know. I don't think so.
This
I
guy
think
work-
they got to really adhere to some rules there, or they could get in trouble.
They can't just kill them.
No.
This guy's saying they live in concrete structures during the day.
What?
What does that mean?
What, a bunker?
John, what are you talking about there, John?
No. Not. All right, so here's how it works, man. My friend works for animal control, and I actually had a raccoon in my yard in the middle of the day, so I called him up and I was like, yo, kill this little bastard, would you? So he drives out to my house. He's ready to go, and he looks at me. He's like, dude, he's not rabid. He's just lost. So apparently, especially in the Northeast, if you'll notice around the Northeast, we have a lot of stone walls in the divide houses, like, you know, just the stone wall.
Yeah.
That have been there forever.
Oh.
They live in there. They've found, like, holes and stuff, and they burrow in there. They call them raccoons' nests. They actually burrow, and they build homes and structures inside those things, and multiple raccoons will live in them. In the cities and in places that don't have those, they find, like, not exactly a concrete structure, but, like, a sewer drain or something like that.
Oh,
they burrow
sewers.
in, and they live in there in a nest.
Oh, sewer drains. That's a good idea. All right.
I just feel like
That's where
people
they
should
are
be
during the
bumping
day.
into raccoons more than they do.
Well, they sleep during the day.
I know,
Yeah.
but you're
Not down
especially
in the
kids.
sewers.
They're exploring and shit. You would think you would come upon.
I bet there's
A
a lot in the
raccoon.
sewers.
They probably do bump into them and like or come upon them, and then that fucking raccoon goes like, and the kid just runs away.
It runs away.
And then they tell you they saw a monster, and you're like, no, you didn't. Relax.
What's that? Huh? Mars has brought something to the program.
Mars, what's this video?
It's a raccoon being bogarting cat's food.
Oh, he's coming over to the cats. There's 3 cats eating in a garage, eating out of a bowl. And
see the hump?
Yeah, his scoliosis.
Dumb hump.
Whoa.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, see.
Oh, now
cats,
look.
Cats lose to raccoon every time.
They all moved.
Oh, look at it. He's using his little hands to eat, though. he's dunking the food in the water and then
He's washing
eating
his
it.
hands in their water bowl.
Oh, the
What a
cats are
scumbag.
so pissed. They're amazed. They're like, we can't use our paws like that.
The raccoon takes a handful
Oh,
of cat food and puts it in the water.
And cats are nasty, man.
All 3 of them backed off immediately. They're house cats, though, probably.
Oh man, that raccoon doesn't want to leave.
Or the guy
It's
walking with
this
the
is
cameras.
free eats for me. The cat's like, oh, get out of here. It's on his hind legs. He picked up a bunch of food and ran away on his
He ran
hind
away.
legs.
That's very cute. He just skedaddled. He got greedy.
Yes, he did.
Was that World Star Hip Hop? Yeah. Wow, World Star Hip Hop
Really?
with a raccoon video.
And the raccoon fucking blindsides the cat, punches him in the head.
Oh, right. Jesus.
That's great.
It's weird. Something about the wild animals smell. I bet they could smell that this guy wasn't playing games.
Yeah, he's not to be fucked with like the puppy in the house or something. Yeah, don't screw with that wild animal.
I got fucking jury duty today, by the way.
Find me a jury.
Yeah, I gotta leave.
Yeah?
I gotta leave by like 8:40, I guess.
You cutting out on us before the Dice Man gets here?
Yeah, I'm kind of bummed. He's coming by today. It's been a while since Dice came by.
Yeah, huh?
Have fun with that. What time is that at?
I woke up this morning. I hadn't said anything all day, well, since I had woken up. There's no one to talk to. So I go to the pisser there, and I go to take a piss, and I'm just taking a leak. And the first words out of my mouth today were, Dice. I just knew, he was coming in, and I'm like, Dice.
Well, he's got ADD.
Just like, no, it's exhausting when he comes in.
He's got ADD.
He does have ADD.
We could talk about something for exactly 10 seconds.
Yeah.
I've timed it.
Yeah.
Try to get something going. You got 10 seconds.
Oh, exactly.
And then you got to come up with another subject. And then that subject will be done in 10
seconds. 10 fucking seconds.
10 fucking seconds. How do I get out of jury duty today? What do I do? What's my move?
N-bomb.
N-bomb it?
Just drop one.
Yeah.
You'll be
Nice.
fine.
Wear a Zimmerman shirt when you go down there.
You'll be fine.
Great.
Yeah.
How do people get out of jury duty? And does anyone enjoy jury duty?
Like, don't people try to get on the cases sometimes?
I guess.
Some people want to do a fucking
Yeah, I
jury
guess some
duty
people
case.
want to.
Those people are weirdos.
They are weirdos.
Pretty much everyone wants to get out of jury duty.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to go with talk show host.
Oh, that might work.
Excuse me, sir. I'm a talk show host.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Controversial talk show host.
Controversial talk.
Say controversial.
I'm just going to raise my hand and be obnoxious about it. Excuse me.
Controversial
I'm a
talk show
controversial talk show host, and I can't keep my mouth shut about anything.
host. Yep. I blab I'm a blabber.
But see, I think if you push it a little too much, then they push it to the back of the room too, right?
Yeah.
You got to be really careful. Yeah, because they might go, oh, talk show host. Yeah, obviously we can't use him, but we're going to make him suffer because he was kind of an asshole to begin the proceedings today.
Do they do that?
So I don't know. I think I got to play it just right.
Do you have to go for 1, 2, or 3 days?
It could be for a month.
But I mean, there's no trial.
It could be 3 days.
Sequestered. Imagine if you was sequestered away from the show, your family.
Oh, that would
everything.
Suck. Is there any big trials?
Oh man,
getting ready to start up.
You miss a whole weekend out at the beach.
Oh, don't say that.
Oh,
that's
man.
all I want to do this summer is just fucking sit on a beach.
For some guy who like stole stock, not even a fun one.
Oh God,
just some like banking, electronic wiring.
Yeah, something really boring. They have experts that go up and just their testimony is hours and hours long, and it's just about how the wired transfers of funds works.
God, no.
That would suck.
Fuck.
Well, first we need to get on the terminal, and we put. Oh, and you're just like, oh, this is the most boring.
In reality, it's always a car accident. It's just always a dumb car accident with figuring out the insurance money. Yes, that's pretty much 9 out of 10 of those things.
And then
because I remember last time
Brady comes out with a briefcase and drops it.
Yeah.
And Uncle Fester turns his head real fast.
Yeah, and AZT falls out of his briefcase.
Last time I had to actually go to jury duty. Then we had a bunch of years there where we just kind of knew people.
Yeah.
But the world is changing, unfortunately.
Oh man.
And I was working at BAB on Long Island, and I actually got pushed into the little classroom.
Oh.
And it was down to about 20 of us, and then they started the case technically, or the one side did, to decide if they wanted you as a jury. And it was a dumb car accident with fucking insurance claims.
Yeah, and
it was boring as all hell.
Oh, you did? You actually sat in?
No. Well, then what happened was all of a sudden there was some whispering. Because I'm sitting there like seething. I'm like,
get rid of him.
I got too far. I should have never left the big room. So now I'm in the smaller room. And then they're starting to like ask questions in the smaller room. And then all of a sudden there was a knock at the door. And I'm like, oh, excuse me. And then the guy comes in. There's like, and I'm like, what the fuck is this about? And then all of a sudden the guy just looks up after really giving a fuck about everyone in the room and said, you're all excused.
Oh, all.
You're all excused. So I don't know what the fuck happened, but
wow,
everything was tainted. And then all of a sudden they're like, yeah, your paperwork's waiting for you with a big fucking stamp that you served on.
They must have said something that like fucking
fucked up.
Someone said
fucked
something.
It up.
Yep.
So
fucked it up.
Oh my
fucking
God!
Up the program.
You think I'll get one of those cases? Some kind of Bernie Madoff fucking.
At least Bernie was the biggest crook. Like if you're gonna get, or if you get like a Zimmerman trial, at least you know it's a big trial. There's nothing worse than some technical jargon.
Oh my God, no.
Menial fucking.
At 5:30 on a Friday, you're still sitting there, and they're like, "We're gonna take a 20-minute break and talk to the judge." And
yes,
we might go late tonight, folks.
We'd like to bring up our own actuary who can go through and explain to the jury in fine detail. Jesus Christ, that would suck ass.
Everyone's coming up with ways to get out of jury duty, but they've heard it all, so you got to do it very carefully.
They
I'm
have
thinking.
heard it all. They don't give a shit anymore.
And I think if you act up a little bit, they're used to people acting up, and they also have, a system in place where they throw you to the back.
They know how to deal with you people.
Yeah. By the way, this is a weird coincidence, but the Flight 800 documentary and all that. My neighbor, where I'm renting a house this summer, he worked on the bodies.
Ew.
Back 18 years ago.
As what?
Medical examiner.
ME, huh?
He's a dentist.
Did you ask him what he thought?
Yeah, he says it was the Navy. He just says it was the Navy. Yeah, he goes, it was the fucking Navy. Supposedly they were testing at 8:30 and it got hit at 8:35 or something.
Oh boy.
Like there's a record.
Was murder.
Supposedly they know for sure the Navy was testing shit at 8:30 and that plane was fucking shot down at I think 8:35, 5 minutes later.
That's what I'm thinking. He
goes, oh, it was the Navy. He has no doubt.
Somebody fucked up.
Somebody twittered something. Remember we talked about why would TWA allow them to say that And then somebody twittered something smart. I don't know if this is right. He goes, insurance. Because a lot of times in natural disasters or terrorism, insurance might not cover it.
Yeah.
Whereas with something like an engine explosion, insurance would cover it. I wonder if insurance had anything to do with why everybody kind of went, oh, okay.
Right.
Ooh.
No, he has no doubt. He doesn't think it was terrorism at all. He goes, nah, it was the Navy. He doesn't know.
Right.
That's the
for
fact
sure.
that the FBI and fucking CIA got involved in something the NTSB should have been in charge of. Tells you right there, something's amiss.
Well, he said that there were people taking pictures, for the job that they had at hand, and there was an official there that basically said, stop taking pictures right now. And they're like, but we need to for what we're doing. They're like, no, stop immediately, or there's going to be a problem.
Oh. Sound like Jimmy backstage. Stop. There's going to be a problem. Stop taking pictures.
But no, I need these pictures.
I need them.
They're for my home.
My celebrities.
I don't know.
That really is a. I still can't know why they wouldn't just admit the Navy made a mistake.
Oh, that's a big admission.
No, but I mean, what could happen to the Navy? Nothing bad would happen to the Navy. I mean, the Navy's not going away.
I don't know. I think it's better to just kind of, sweep it under the fucking carpet, make it go away.
Or do you think it had started to get swept under, and then by that point it was already, what's worse than the lie is the cover-up, or the incident's the cover-up?
Is there a copy of the documentary around? Because this guy wants to see it, actually.
A rolling plug. He
didn't even see the documentary, and he was telling me
it's on already. It's on.
Oh, it's on Epix now.
On Epix.
He doesn't get Epix. He's an older guy.
How do you not get Epix?
I don't know. You don't get Epix.
I get Epix. Where's Epix? You get Epix.
I don't get Epix.
People love it though. People keep
Epix.
saying like I watched it, and it's like, oh, it really did make me think. Like it's not like no one is writing going, oh, bunch of shit.
No,
because the people involved, the experts and stuff, were too impressive.
Well, the filmmakers, they were great. No, they didn't look like. They didn't seem like they were weirdos or anything.
Like crazy people.
Why do we give a fuck about the royal baby? We're in America.
We don't.
No, the news does. Look.
I know. This should just be like an aside story, like, oh, and
be
by
in
the
the
way,
hospital and not worry about breaking protocols. And of course, William and Kate are going to be keen to leave hospital as quickly
I got a good
as
bit
possible.
idea.
Really just
Yeah?
back to normal, to
we
calm
call
things
the
down in the
hospital,
hospital.
Nice,
and make
Installations
believe
in a
we're the
private room,
queen.
it's very disruptive.
And
the
we
police
try to
of
get
course,
through
the media presence that is
to,
outside.
to
so there's a lot
the
going
Duchess.
on, and I think they'll retreat quickly home.
I hope she gives birth.
I
hope she gives birth to a dud.
Oh,
just a dud,
like her fucking husband.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. It doesn't mean there has to be something actually wrong with the kid. Just
grandpa.
Just a dud in general.
A very mediocre baby.
Yes. I'm not even hoping for some horrible.
Very lackluster.
Yeah, just an ugly, mediocre baby.
Just a dud.
Yeah.
And they have to make believe it's good looking.
Yeah.
All
This is
that
our baby,
shit.
Shemp.
Right, exactly.
Shemp.
God, I don't know why our news is all over it. We're in America. We gave up on those fucks so long ago.
We have our own
we don't
royal
give
family.
A fuck.
Jay-Z and Beyonce.
That's right.
Yes. Royal family it is.
They are the royal family.
Yuck.
And they're dedicating songs and everything to the Trayvon Martin.
Oh, yeah, aren't they?
Huh?
Out there with Reverend Al and the Martin / whatever their names are. Have you bought your merch yet from the mom's website there?
What happened?
Well, your Trayvon merch.
No, I'm...
Oh, yeah. It's fucking T-shirts, buttons, fucking cell phone covers.
Really?
Oh, yeah. It's all money that goes to the Trayvon Martin Foundation, which I would love to get an accounting of where that money goes. I bet that mom is loading up on fucking a little windfall.
Yeah.
Come her way. There it is, the Trayvon Martin Foundation.
See, I wouldn't...
Join now.
As soon as they read the verdict, I moved on. Yeah. Let everyone else mop up and...
Mop up?
Well, we're in the mop up stage.
Yeah.
What does this mean? Well, I don't know. You tell me. Well, I will tell you.
Well, the president got involved.
Yeah, we got the audio. We should play it. I kind of liked it. I know you
did. You?
Yeah, I know you're going to say you hated it. I kind of liked that he put himself out there a little bit.
There were a couple of things that were very, very good. I thought.
Yeah.
That he said. Sure.
My aunt and uncle love you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think they want you in the family instead of me.
Oh Jesus.
They love right wing Anthony. They go, oh, this is what I get a lot when I go to family functions. I saw your partner on Hannity.
Oh no.
And then I go, yeah, Hannity's been wanting me to go on, but I just don't like talking politics, which is true. I don't have a side. If you really need to know, I really don't. Maybe I lean Democrat if I had to really write it down somewhere, but I don't really have a side. And then I told him the whole thing where, Hannity thinks I'm an Obama supporter just because I went on the air and said that Obama would be the president when everyone else is like, there's no way we'll have a black president. But it was so obvious that the country was like moving in that direction. And Hannity decided that means I'm an Obama supporter. I was just pointing out what I saw. And then I told my aunt and uncle, I'm like, I'm not an Obama supporter. I told the whole story. And they're like, oh, thank God, we hate him. Thank God. Thank God we hate him. I hate talking politics with family members. I fucking hate it.
But if they met him, they'd be like, oh, he's a nice guy. How can you hate him?
That's an exact quote. And they're really nice people. Extremely nice.
But they hate
nice
that
people
man.
hate him.
Oh, yeah.
Plenty of nice people hate him.
But then she also believes in the Long Island medium.
Yeah.
Well, and she goes, I don't care what you say. I believe. And I'm like, okay, good for you. Whatever gets you through the day.
That's good in spite of any evidence you may present. That's
right.
She'll believe. That's
She likes
good.
magic.
In my humble opinion, the mediums are full of shit.
Uh-huh.
Because you can't just get messages from beyond that are vague. Wouldn't you have a crystal clear method, a message?
Oh, it's
not this vagary
vague.
where you have to help out the medium with the actual answers.
Yes, you gotta keep it from being so fuzzy. You gotta pull it in a little.
How do they explain that?
No,
that's so stupid.
It's always fuzzy. Oh, I want an I am Trayvon tee.
That kind of looks cool.
$25.99.
I'd wear that shit.
Nice.
And they're smart because they know in the hood you wear giant T-shirts.
Yeah.
So you could get them in 4XL.
Oh, nice.
They really make it. Why do they wear such big shirts in the hood?
I mean, they don't really as much anymore, but it used to be a big thing.
Yeah.
That's probably for very heavy people, too.
A long white T-shirt.
Really long whites are in.
Pretty smart, though, to all wear the same thing. So if the cops were looking for somebody.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, you had a white T-shirt and blue jeans.
Oh,
so
great.
10,000 other people.
Racist.
Yeah. Let's say hi to Suzanne.
That was a smart thing.
I know, of course it is.
Hey.
Suzanne is also going to jury duty today, Anthony Cumia.
Oh.
Yes, I'm going to jury duty in Nassau County today.
Good for you.
I did that about a year ago.
How was it?
I took off. I guess, who was here that day? We had a guest. I can't remember. But I was listening to it on the radio on my way to a jury duty. Yes, I got out of it.
Well, I'll be listening to your Dice interview today.
I don't want to get out of it.
Yes.
I want to go to jury duty.
Why?
You want to go? Why?
Because I am fucking bored. I want to do something else. I've never been to court in my life, and I want to go see what's going on in Nassau County.
Oh, boy.
Some people feel that way.
Here's a jury of your peers right there.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
I am not a weirdo.
I hope you get a
kinda
really. I hope you get a really shitty case.
Well, that would be sad because my life would be more.
What town? What town you from? What town you from?
I am from.
Conk?
The conk.
I Old Brookville area.
Oh, Old Brookville.
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna get boring shit.
Yeah, you'll get boring. Some fucking accountant.
I watch SVU all the time. All I've ever wanted to do was get put on a case.
Right.
I'm convinced they're all like these intricate rape cases.
Oh, it's amazing.
That,
yeah.
you know.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, I just want to
Stabler's
tell you that not
Yeah.
everyone's a weirdo that wants to go to jury duty.
I understand there's a few of you out there, but in general, we want to get out of jury duty. I think that's pretty obvious. So,
I did so well when I went to jury duty because I go in the building and I go right to one of the officers and I go, "Excuse me, officer, I need to voucher my weapon." And the guy was like, "Oh, yeah, sure, come this way." Takes me in the back there by the little safe and starts talking to me about it. And I'm like, yeah, what? He goes, yeah, what do you got there? And I said, yeah, talk show host. You know, it's controversial. People want to kill me. So, you know, that's what I have it for. And he's like, oh, Opie and Anthony. Oh, man, come here, this way. Hold on. Stay right here. Sign this. All right, take off.
shit, how do I do that?
Well, you got to get a gun.
Can we get a T-shirt? I'm going to get a T-shirt made. I am Opie. And walk in there. Ah, fuck. How do I casually mention who I am?
Yeah, that's what you got to do.
You don't want to sound like an asshole.
No.
There's got to be a way. You do it in question form. Is it won't matter, will it, that I'm the co-host of a really raunchy show?
That's good.
They've heard it all. That's what you got to go in there knowing they have heard it all. That's why you got to figure out
not the
a
controversial
brand
talk show host.
And
They
you're
haven't
being
heard that
honest.
a lot.
You're not lying.
Yeah.
When you're filling out the paperwork, ask, do you want my on-air name or my real name?
Perfect.
What do you mean?
It's good.
I go by Opie on the radio, Opie and Anthony show. I don't know, but do you want me to just put my regular name?
That's perfect. That's perfect.
My goal is to be at the ocean by noon today.
Oh, man.
Why don't you put
I'm
that
going to carry on.
Put that under comments.
If we speed this along, I got some waves to catch.
I'm seeing some hashtags here. Justice for Opie.
Justice for Opie.
They want you.
Thank you.
At the beach.
Thank you, please.
Yes.
Here's Jay-Z at Yankee Stadium this weekend.
Let's dance inside. Let's dance for a while. Everybody put a cell phone light up. Heaven can wait. We're only watching the sky. Let's light the skies for Trayvon tonight in here. Hoping for the best, but expecting the worst.
Yeah, whatever.
Was that his concert?
Yeah.
That was...
Does a little shout out to the guy that punched another man in the face and beat his head against the ground until the man felt compelled to shoot him to save his life. Wow, that's great.
Well, did you hear what Charles Barkley said?
I did hear what Charles Barkley said.
Bravo to Charles Barkley. Charles Barkley is a very intelligent man. He really is.
And he never cares what his comments are going to stir.
No, he doesn't give a fuck.
I love that.
He's unfiltered. He's one of the rare exceptions out there in the media. And I think his comments here were perfect as far as the case goes. I really do.
Yeah, it was good.
Any thoughts on the George Zimmerman verdict?
Well, I agree with the verdict.
Yeah.
I feel sorry that young kid got killed, but they didn't have enough evidence to charge him. Something clearly went wrong that night. Clearly something went wrong, and I feel bad for anybody who loses a kid. But if you looked at the case and you don't make it, there was some racial profiling, no question about it. But something happened to change the dynamic of that night. And I know, and that's probably not a popular opinion among most people, but just looking at the evidence, I agree with the verdict. I just feel bad because I don't like when race gets out in the media, because I don't think the media has a pure heart, as I call it. There are very few people who have a pure heart when it comes to race. Racism is wrong in any shape, form. There are a lot of black people who are racist too. I think sometimes when people talk about race, they act like only white people are racist. There are a lot of black people who are racist. And I don't like when it gets out there in the media, because I don't think the media has clean hands.
I think you're right.
Yeah,
I'm glad you made that point.
I don't think the media has clean hands. And like I said, I feel sorry that young kid got killed. But just judging by the evidence, I don't think that guy should have went to jail for the rest of his life. Because something happened bad that night, obviously.
Yeah. I like what one of the jurors said. They said they both should have walked away.
Yes.
And if there's a shadow of a doubt, there's a shadow of a doubt.
And let me say, Mr. Zimmerman was wrong he was racial profiling.
Absolutely.
But I think Trayvon Martin, God rest his soul, I think he did flip the switch and start beating the hell out of Mr. Zimmerman. But it was just a bad situation. Like I said, the main thing I feel bad for, it gives every white person and black person who's racist a platform to vent their ignorance.
Right.
You know, that's the thing that bothered me the most, because I watched this trial closely, and I watch all these people on television talking about it. A lot of these people have a hidden agenda. You know, they want to have their racist views, whether they're white or black.
The bias comes out.
The bias, it definitely comes out.
Yeah.
It was a bad situation. We all lost, and I feel bad for his parents, because you don't ever want to see anybody lose a kid.
Damn, Charles Barkley.
That is good. Yeah.
And it was racial profiling.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Some common sense right there.
Yeah.
Some good common sense.
Yeah.
That was very well said.
And then you got Jesse Jackson. He just wants to cut Florida out of the U.S. map.
Apparently,
at this point,
he thinks that Florida is an apartheid state.
Oh, fuck you.
And he wants to boycott everything from Disney to oranges. Just
really?
Yeah. Let's not support Florida.
Good luck trying to live without an orange.
Right? They're delicious.
Oh man,
So good for you too.
Best.
Boycott an awful fruit, maybe.
Oh yeah. I like a good orange. Boy, did I have a peach the other day that was Mackinac peaches, Gary. The Mackinac peaches. It was so goddamn good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get the expensive oranges now.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Look at you.
The ones growing up, they were the dull yellow ones with the extremely thin skin.
Oh, no.
Remember those where it was just filled with pits?
Those are the worst oranges ever.
Yeah.
I like the ones where after you peel it, it's half the size it was.
Yeah.
Because the skin is so thick.
Because that orange understands the goodness inside, so it's just trying to protect it. It's just trying to protect the goodness. You could drop it from 10, 12 feet, and there's so much protecting the goodness.
Yes. Not those little fucking rolling paper thin skin.
Right.
That you're peeling off of it.
That's what I had.
Oh, those are terrible.
What are the mealy oranges? The fucking awful mealy oranges that have no juice. It's like they're just juice. They should be called juiceless oranges.
Yes,
those are the ones that
dry.
dry out. Nothing worse than an orange where you think it's going to be good and then it's dried out and you still try to eat it anyway because you're convinced you can maybe get the moisture back somehow with your own saliva.
Terrible.
Horrible. Hey, can we talk about apples for a second?
Ah, yes, the apple.
You're bumping apple and the whole thing bruises instantly. What the fuck is that about?
I know, apples are hit or miss.
Or you drop it and that apple that was...
What are you, juggling?
But how badly do you treat your apples?
You're an apple abuser.
Yeah. But then it just gets mushy right away just because you drop it and then it doesn't taste good because it's now mushy, even though it was a perfect apple a mere couple seconds ago.
Yeah, you're making applesauce under that skin.
So stupid.
Terrible.
This, by the way, what you just said about the apples, that sounds like what somebody says in a mental institution. Like when the doctor gets them off, like they're talking about, why did you commit the murders? Now, you bit the people on their fingers. I did. But why do apples always... It's like some side conversation the psychopath
They get
has.
mushy when you drop them.
Like that serial killer who would go ballistic when he found that gunk under the soap. Remember that guy? Like if the soap collected, like like when a soap is in a little bit of water, it gets that mushy under soap thing.
Yes.
That drove him crazy, and he thought that meant something bad, and he would go out and murder somebody.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, that's nice.
Thanks for that.
Yeah, thought.
Here's Jesse Jackson. He wants to take a knife to the U.S.
Cut off
map and just cut Florida away.
See if we can understand them.
What will you do if the Department of Justice decides not to file federal charges against George Zimmerman, as you and others, the NAACP and others, have called on the Justice Department to do? What would you do then? Would there be some action by Rainbow Push?
Well, we think that the Department of Justice does have an action that it should pursue. I think there'll be a civil suit filed. That is another action. No doubt the request to the inclination to boycott Florida, to stop conventions, to isolate Florida as a kind of apartheid state, given this whole stand your ground laws. Homicides against blacks have tripled since this law has been in existence. Now, more homicides and more guns make us less secure. And so that will be all, and I hope all the actions remain disciplined, dignified, and nonviolent, because if they ever become violent, it shifts the sympathy from Trayvon who deserved it to Zimmerman who does not.
He's out of his mind. He just comes up with these false stats. Just as many blacks as whites have used stand your ground law.
Have they?
Yeah, it's just, and it's so stupid. Repeal stand your ground laws. It'll help. It's not going to do anything. Most of the people that are killed it has nothing to do with stand your ground laws. It's fucking gang violence. Yeah, it was some good gang violence and random shootings in Chicago again.
And New York,
some little
right?
Kid fucking yeah.
New York had its share.
6-year-old girl gets fucking shot and killed in Chicago, and there's no hashtag there.
Right.
No hashtag. Yeah.
How'd she get killed?
Bullet. She was at some fucking... she might not be dead. She might be the wounded. She got shot in the back. But they were at a memorial for someone else that was shot.
Jesus.
And somebody just comes up and starts fucking firing shots off. Hits some woman. Hits a kid. There's just no thought going on there of consequence and other people's life. And it's just absolutely no compassion or fucking...
And why?
It's animalistic.
Why can't they get a grasp on the situation in Chicago? What is the main problem there?
Because the people in charge are very liberal, and they have an agenda, and they don't want to alienate their constituency that has to vote for them. And any type of crime fighting and any type of time they go after gangs and the African American community, as they say, people get mad for some reason. I don't know what it is. I have no idea why they get mad when, like, the stop and frisk thing is a very big issue here in New York. Like, people don't want it. But the fact of the matter is, it's saving lives. New York, for as big a city as it is, doesn't really have the murder and shooting problem that a lot of other big cities have. NYPD kind of really has figured out how to work this the best they can. And one of these things is stop and frisk. It just gets illegal guns off of the street.
But isn't it? And I agree with you. I think stop and frisk is good. And it actually makes me like, Bloomberg is taking some weird stances. Like, just when I think I have him figured out, like, he's this.
Yeah.
He'll do something that I totally agree with. And, like, even though the soda shit annoys me, it's like, there's kind of a war on fat people and obesity, and he's had enough. Take the steps, you fuck. Like, there's something about that I like. But technically, and this is what I don't like about Anthony Weiner, they want to stop and frisk.
Yeah.
Isn't it technically unconstitutional?
Yeah, I think they found a little loophole, like they do in every fucking right that we have.
Yeah.
I mean, the second, anytime someone goes, isn't it unconstitutional? Doesn't that infringe on our rights to this? Just seeing what they've done with the Second Amendment over the years, why is any other right so fucking holy and protected?
Well, that's what I'm saying.
In this country, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, like, doesn't that mean, like, all these, like, the right, sometimes common sense dictates,
They could regulate it.
There's got to be a workround for this. You know,
Yeah, I mean, you know, the truth of the matter is they've gotten a lot of guns off the street. That's how it is. And they profile when they do it. But
what's the criteria? Do they say? They have to say what the criteria is.
I don't know what it is.
Oh, they don't say
There's
that.
some kind of probable cause, I would think, because the illegal search. But, you know, I guess they're like, you know what? You're milling around. You look like you're loitering.
Well, let's play the Obama clips, man.
Obama.
So you're not a big Obama guy. I mean, what do you think in general? Did you give him a little?
I thought he overstepped in some areas, and I thought he was concise in others. I thought he glazed over others. I like the fact that he did not just go one side and did address the fact that there's a problem in the black community with violence and crime and why people will be profiled. He doesn't blame the white man 100%. You know, he says there is a problem like that, and people do kind of think about those things when they look. There was a video I popped up on Twitter of, I guess, some vestibule at a Chinese restaurant, and there was an ATM in there, and there were like 4 black guys in the vestibule, and a guy comes up to the door and just starts shooting through the door.
Jesus.
And they're trying to hold the door shut, and he's putting the gun through the door and turning his wrist and shooting at the people inside this vestibule.
Was it a metal door or a glass door?
It's a glass door. So
he just shot through it.
He did. And these guys are like trying to hold the door shut, but he's shooting through it. Pretty twisted. And is that it? Is that the video? Might be. No, that's different.
Oh, it's the Crown Heights shooting.
So I was thinking, like, all right, and they showed that before the shooting, there's an ATM. It's in the front of a Chinese restaurant, little vestibule, and all 4 black guys have their hoodies up. And they're just sitting in there. And the place is a disaster. There's a beer bottle up in there. Now, if you're one of these white guys that say they never profile, and profiling's evil and bad, would you go into that vestibule, take out your fucking debit card, and put it in that machine and take money out?
Right.
Or would you look and say, based on just the fact that there are 4 black men with hoodies on, would I find another ATM? And God damn it, you'd be dumb if you didn't. And that, by the way, is profiling. There, you've profiled. And anyone that says they wouldn't is a lying sack of shit.
But it's also, if you see 4 cute Asian girls standing in that vestibule laughing, and you say to yourself, I'm going to go in there and use my card. You've also profiled just in another direction, and nobody would ever kill you for that.
Oh, there's
Is this it?
There's the video.
We're
They
criticizing.
put some music to it. I don't know. Yeah, there it is. But you didn't get the beginning there. Oh, my God.
Sam always misses the beginning.
Sam does. There we go. Jesus. They're trying to hold the door shut. This guy's shooting through the door. And then he tries to get in and wraps the gun around.
Holy fuck!
Who the fuck is he shooting at?
Anyone.
For what reason?
I don't know. They're looking for him, though. And look, all of them got their hoodies up. Hoodies up, y'all!
And they're like, let's get the fuck out of here.
6 guys.
Anyone shot?
Yeah. Non-life threatening, so I guess someone got it in the foot. And then they show the video from outside. Here's the guy. Walks up. Gray hoodie. Just fucking fires through the door. Now he's trying to get in.
Oh, boy.
If he got through that door, though, I think he'd have done a lot more damage than he did.
Why did he just shoot through the glass?
He did. I guess.
Is it bulletproof?
It might have been.
Thick enough
to.
glass?
Yeah.
Why he's just firing away. Holy fuck, and then runs. What part of Philly was this?
Crazy.
Black male, 6'2", medium build, bearded goatee. We thought, wow. A Nike.
Dark colored hooded sweatshirt.
Wearing baseball gloves. Smart.
Yeah. Crazy.
What part of Philly?
Philly.
Oh my goddamn Philly.
That's probably Keith Robinson's old front porch. I think Keith is from a bad area in Philly. Like, I don't know Philly's bad areas. I've never been to one.
I think Keith's from West Philly.
Yeah.
Is it rough there?
Oof. West Philly is a little rough.
Dude, I've never seen... Oh, when I was in L.A., I went out there, and it was when the riots were... not bad riots, these recent protests.
Mm-hmm.
I have footage of a protest right in front of my fucking hotel.
Oh.
They were out there chanting for Trayvon Martin. So from the airport, I was going to do this podcast. David Show, the artist, has a very good podcast. So the only time for me to do it was to go right from the airport to his place. So I'm talking to the guy who picks me up about the problems, and I'm like, all right, we'll go down there, but it's downtown L.A., and that's where some of the issues might have... So he goes, oh, you'll be okay. And we're riding... And I look up and I see, I'm like, where are we? He goes, oh, we're on Crenshaw Boulevard.
Crenshaw!
I'm like, you're taking me right through the worst part of...
Old Reginald Denny Avenue.
And it wasn't like so terrible that we went through Crenshaw. It was just the timing of it and the fact that there had been a couple of protests the day before.
Sure.
And it was like, what do you hope? He goes, nothing will happen. I'll go, nobody ever gets attacked. I get so annoyed at this guy. Only because of his fucking cavalier... I'm a white guy, nothing can happen to me attitude. It's like, what do you think, we're immune in this car? Like, he slows down behind another, like, he gets behind a car at the light. I'm like, just leave some space in case something happens. And I wasn't even nervous. I was just annoyed that he was so completely clueless as to what could happen to us.
Imagine poor Jimmy's, like, the thought going through your head while you're being dragged out of a vehicle.
In the end, he was right, though. Nothing happened.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And most times, I told him this would have been a fun ride, because I've never been on Crenshaw Boulevard. And then we took another way downtown, and you could just tell this is a part of L.A. I've never seen. It was like South Central Los Angeles, and it was interesting to ride through.
Yeah.
But the timing of it annoyed me, and the fact that he just did it while talking about this bugged me, because it was something like I like to go exploring in his... Like he wanted to just drive down those streets.
Not with me. Thanks.
Yeah.
Is that Chinese restaurant that the shooting was? He got it on the old Google.
The old Google.
That looks like a nice neighborhood.
But it was a vestibule in the Chinese restaurant? Like, did you have to walk through that to get to the restaurant?
I don't know.
It's probably just
the entranceway.
Counter service Chinese restaurants.
Yeah.
This isn't...
So where was this?
6600 North 18th Street in Philly.
North 18th Street, North 18th Street. So
the 6600 block of...
All right, so
it's not exactly Restaurant Row.
No, it doesn't look very...
So that wasn't really West Philly.
No.
North of the city is a little rough, too, though, so, okay.
Hey, wherever that is, it doesn't look good.
No.
As opposed to good.
Oh, we got food in front of us, so we'll play the Obama stuff after the break.
Yeah, sure.
Get into some other things as well.
Yes, indeed.
All right.
Opie and Anthony Show will return in a moment. After all, millionaires have to piss, too.
Happy birthday, Don Henley.
Wow. Don Henley.
66.
Really?
The big one today is Bob Dole.
Bob Dole.
90.
But his arm is only 87.
Poor Bob Dole.
And for the old timers, we lost Helen Thomas.
Yes,
she's the broad that used to wear the red dress and ask the first question.
Yeah, she's the
White House correspondent.
Press, yeah.
Another one crucified for answering a question honestly.
Yep.
Oh, fuck, that was a couple years ago.
Yep. She had answered that question about Israel, and they, again, maybe her opinion wasn't what I would have said, but they asked her, she answered, and then she was penalized for
You
it.
get penalized for being honest in this country now. So fucking stupid. She was 92.
Yeah, ask the question, get in trouble.
Right.
Because you answered honestly.
How long ago did they finally say, all right, enough with the lady with the red dress asking the first question?
I don't know.
You don't know
when that stopped.
I'm going to guess it was Bush.
You want to say Bush?
No, because she was very, very left-wing, and she gave all of them a hard time, but I think a bit of a harder time to the conservative guys like Bush.
Yes.
Everyone else had to sit there and go, okay, we got to wait for the old broad in the red dress to ask her a question.
Yeah, Mr. President.
That was a picture of her with fucking JFK. It's crazy. It's
been around a while.
Yeah.
10 presidents she questioned.
Really?
Damn.
We got all our TVs are all focused on Kate Middelton. She's officially in labor, and for some reason our country's giving a fuck. God, I hope she has a dud.
A dud.
I don't mean a dud like a dud, by the way.
Just a fuddy-duddy.
Just a mediocre baby.
Just a fuddy-duddy. That's almost ugly. Or the baby's on the spectrum of ugly. Just a dud. Well, her husband's a dud. We know that much.
Yeah, he's not the fun one.
No, the fun one isn't even related to the royal family.
No.
Well, I guess technically, through Lady Di, but...
Yeah, but...
there's no royal blood in that second son.
No,
There's no fucking way.
Doesn't look like him. Don't fucking act like him.
No, he's not a dud like his brother and his father.
No. Oh, yeah, man.
He's like a rock and roll fucking star, man.
You could just picture the royals there just being the lousiest fucks.
Oh, Jesus.
Are you impregnated? Yeah. Oh, dear. Meh.
You see how he waves? Did you see that wave?
Yeah.
That was a little fucking fruity. Terrible. Like this.
Oh, my God.
So I guess we're just waiting for this.
He's got Dad's comb over. Jesus Christ. Poor bastard.
Why can't he get the follicles?
He should have gotten the although, that's pretty young to go that bald.
I'll tell you why.
I don't think he's got options.
Because he's going to be the fucking king of England. He should just let his hair be terrible. I'm the king of England.
Yeah, go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
You think he eats ass?
No. I'll bet you Philip does. I'll bet you Philip eats the Queen's ass, even when she's laying there with the flu.
Well, he has to. What's that about? Yeah, he has to take a back seat to that cunt.
Yeah.
That twat. Who was basically saying, she was hoping that Kate Middelton would get this baby over with because she wanted to go on holiday.
I'm going on holiday.
She wanted to go on holiday from being on holiday. Because what the fuck does she do?
Nothing.
What does any of them do?
I don't even know. After, the 1700s, I don't see what the royal family's really doing.
I just puke when America shows respect to the royal family. It drives me insane.
Did you see that photo? There's a Twitter account called History and Photos, which is a great Twitter account.
Oh, I love that one, yeah.
But there's one picture from the 60s of, like, the British Royal Guard, and they're all standing there. One of them had fainted during the thing. And just look up fainted, and they show he's lying face down while all the other ones stand. It's some giant ceremony, and this guy's just fucking face planted. It's an amazing photo.
Why did they help the guy?
Well, they
fucking
can't move.
douches.
Because they're not allowed to move even if one of their own faints?
I guess not.
Yeah, maybe we can. I don't know what you'd Google. Face planted British Guard.
Yeah, I gotta see this. Oh my God.
Yeah.
The fuck? Why didn't they help the guy?
That's not their job.
Well, isn't there
They just have to stand there.
But can't someone come out of the crowd and go,
sure
let's get
someone
rid of
will
the
come
guy
out.
that looks like he's dead?
I'm sure someone probably came out and helped him, but
yeah,
not in that picture.
Not in that picture.
Oh, that's a great picture. I've never seen that before. That's from the 60s, huh?
I think so. I believe it is.
Wow.
Wouldn't be tolerated today.
Oh, no. Yeah, history and pictures. That's pretty goddamn
There's some
good.
great Twitter, some great photos in that.
Yeah, I follow that one, too.
What's that, the Trade Center just doing
During
what?
construction.
Oh, wow.
Wow, that's great.
Do you guys like the new building? I mean, it looks kind of cool, the new one.
It looks like the Willis Tower in Seattle. In Chicago, excuse me. Chicago.
Yeah, I think it looks pretty cool. Yeah.
It is giant. You can see it from fucking everywhere.
I still want to go to Dubai at the end of August with Jonathan.
Go.
I might go for a few days.
My cousin just came back from there.
What did he say?
Savage Nation.
That's the problem I have with it.
Her.
Oh, my
Love
God.
her.
Did you hear that? I think it was Dubai, that woman that was raped.
That's why I might not go.
She goes to report that she was raped, and they fucking arrest her for adultery.
Wow, really?
Fucking insane.
It really
backwards country.
Or they're saying she made false statements, too. So I'm hoping that they caught her fucking, and I'm hoping there's something behind it, because that's just sickening if that's what happened to this poor girl.
Why is this guy hitting a golf ball from a fucking beam?
Being wacky.
They were fucking. Imagine trying to do that now. The insurance problems you'd have. Guy standing on the edge of a beam like fucking 80 stories in the air.
Shit would have a problem.
Swinging a golf club. Yeah. Crazy.
Yes.
So we got Obama talking about Trayvon Martin, and then we got the guy from Mississippi talking about Trayvon Martin. Which one do you want to play first?
I think we should go Mississippi first.
Go Mississippi?
Yeah. Where's that guy? There he is. This guy, I guess there was a Trayvon support rally in front of a black-owned business.
Right.
And some local politician was there. And this guy kind of walked off to the side and gave a little monologue into his phone about the hypocrisy that's going on and how he feels about it.
Yeah, this kind of went viral. The guy's got a cigar. And
oh, he's great.
He had some good things to say.
You know, I'm out here at the remains of the rally in support for one Trayvon Martin, the youth who was shot in Florida, here in good old Akron, Mississippi, where all of the slaves, the buck-dancing, shoe-shining Negroes like this guy behind me, one councilman at large, Uncle Mike Williams, helped to convene this buffoonery that took place in front of a black-owned store that half of these niggas don't even support. I find it kind of comical that all of these Negroes decided to get together on this rally for one Trayvon Martin down in Florida, never taking into consideration the Trayvon Martins right here in the west side of Akron. Over the Christmas holiday, you had 8 shootings and 6 murders of black men killing other black men. And none of these shoe-shining, boot-licking, behind-kissing Uncle Tom Negroes decided to have one rally in their honor. And you know why that is? I'm going to tell you why that is. Because a black life only has a value when that black life is taken by a person who's non-white, non-black rather. As long as it's black on black, these Negroes don't do anything. They sit back and shine shoes, fry chicken, kiss white ass, and buck dance. But as soon as these monkeys can blame the murder on a white person, oh, here they come.
Oh, here they come.
These shines dust off their dashikis and their protest signs, and then they come out here in front of a black-owned store that they don't even support, shouting no justice, no peace. This is absolutely insane, and it only demonstrates how dysfunctional this Afro-American Negro really is. The only reason why I showed up is because I had to see it firsthand. I've never seen such a conclave of minstrels in my life. The only other time you see this many Negroes in one spot is
this guy rules.
Conclave of minstrels in my life.
By the way, because it's radio, this is a black guy.
Oh, yeah.
I would assume most know that, but just in case you don't, we're listening to a black guy.
Oh, yeah. This is a black guy that is probably very, very pro-black. Like, he hates these uncles. A conclave of minstrels. Wow, that could be the greatest phrasing I've heard in 15 years for anything.
He's very eloquent.
What an amazing phrasing that is. Yeah. Thank you. Please we hear that again. A conclave of minstrels.
My life. Wow. The only other time you'll see this many Negroes in one spot is if they're giving away free Air Jordan tennis shoes or baskets of Kentucky Fried Chicken. Other than that, these Negroes do what they do. And on one last note, anytime you got a movement, and the speakers consist of Ophelia Avery, the president of the local chapter of the NAACP, a 90-year-old fossilized hag. And preachers, you know that movement is going nowhere. Because preachers, as we all know, have been lining their pockets ever since the slave plantation. So if this is the people that you're going to have as your leaders, leading your movement, then it's no wonder that this shit is going nowhere. As I said, like this buck that's a Negro behind me, one councilman at large, Michael Uncle Tom Williams, standing in front of Henry's Acme here in Akron, Mississippi, a black-owned business that I might add that the Negroes don't even support. And you Negroes wonder why I call y'all savages.
He's great, this guy.
It is what it is.
Wow, that was awesome.
He fucking spelt it out, man.
I wish someone would Twitter me that link. I'd love to retweet that. That guy is great.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I've never seen such a conclave of minstrels.
Minstrels.
What a fucking biting, vicious statement that is. Like that's like a fucking a cut your guts out. Fucking
yeah. I mean, you know, he was speaking the truth as he sees it. That's for sure.
And he's not one of those guys who's like, oh, these black troublemakers are causing trouble for white people. Like he's not one of those black guys.
No,
either.
you know he's militant.
He is a militant dude. He had fucking the sunglasses with what were they like with big initials on this. What's that? Dolce & Gabbana. Yeah, like he just looked like a fucking militant.
Smoking a cigar.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good for him.
Absolutely.
Not being bamboozled.
Where's my blueberries and oatmeal?
Oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
Are those yours?
Yeah, it's mine.
I asked for them, and E-Rock said they were getting them. You liar.
Fucked up.
No.
You fucked up.
Yeah. You fucked up. You fucked up. You fucked up. You fucked up.
Yeah, I like it.
Let's not mention that there's a new E-Rock song, by the way.
Comment? Oh
yeah.
Where's my blueberries, Rock?
You heard it?
Lied.
Did you hear it?
Yeah, I heard it.
What'd you think?
I liked it.
I haven't heard it yet. Oh.
E-Rock heard it?
Sean F. is back. How many E-Rock songs does this make?
I think this was his 10th song. It was a big deal.
Wow.
Oh, really? He's up to the 10 songs about E-Rock.
And he has had a couple that were like,
a bit, mediocre.
They can't all be hits.
Of course
you
not.
need some B-sides.
But this, I mean, with Justin Timberlake on tour, couldn't have been more topical.
Right.
Great.
Content-wise, it was there. Did you hear it, E-Rock?
Comment? E?
Did you see at the last WWE pay-per-view, there was a giant E-Rock comment sign?
E-Rock comment sign. Yes. That's pretty cool. Hey, what happened to the E-Rock cam?
I don't know.
Camera's broken today.
How is that broken?
Marcelino told me this morning.
Huh. How does that break?
How does it break?
I don't know.
Like, I don't get this place.
Yeah, it doesn't. If you leave something working,
how does something like that break?
How could it be broken when you come back?
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
How is it broken?
It's like it's working, and then you leave, and then you come back, and now it's broken.
What possibly went wrong with that?
I don't know.
Jesus.
But so we could see E-Rock in there. So I have no idea if he's pissed right now.
Pissed is the answer, yeah.
Well, what? Why? He doesn't like what Sean F. has carved out for himself?
I don't even know if he's heard this one
yet. Wow.
What was the last E-Rock song that Sean F. did, just to bring us up to speed before we play the new one?
To bring us up to speed.
It's so mean.
The last song.
I don't know. There's people that are, discovering us for the first time today. So Sean F.'s a guy that is obsessed with E-Rock and writes E-Rock songs.
So it's not that you want to hear the E-Rock song. You just want to bring them up to speed.
Yes, of course, Jimmy.
Yeah.
It was called Big Fat Guy.
Was that the one that was mediocre?
If I remember correctly, I believe it was, yeah.
Oh, really?
Well, Nagel O'Reilly came out, and we all thought that was...
I think Big Fat Guy we liked. That was the comeback song.
Maybe you're right.
Yeah, okay, let's see. I'm not sure now.
Big Fat Guy?
Yeah, let's see if it's the comeback song from Sean F., because there was a couple duds in there.
Oh, yeah, this is the comeback.
Sex Bagel is a big fat guy.
Yeah.
His titties are big and round. Slobbo, you rarely see him moving. Sex Bagel is a big fat guy. He's never gonna lose a pound. Slobbo, you rarely see him moving. Sex Bagel is a big fat guy. His titties are big and round. Slobbo, you rarely see him moving.
Catchy,
Sex
yeah.
Bagel is a
Really
big fat guy. He's never gonna lose a pound. Slobbo, you rarely see him moving. Sex Bagel is a big fat guy. His titties are big and round. Slobbo, you rarely see him moving. Sex Bagel is a big fat guy. He's never gonna lose a
So I guess that brings everyone up to speed. Now you know what Sean F is about with the E-Rock song. See?
If we could paint the picture, since you don't have a camera today.
Yeah.
E-Rock is not smiling, face planted on his hand. He looks pissed.
He just wants this to be done with.
Yeah, very much.
Could you ask him that at least, and we'll accept a nod.
E-Rock, do you kind of want this to be just done with? He's really subtly nodding.
He doesn't even want to talk.
With a glare in his eye.
Yeah.
I think E-Rock should lose the weight and just shut everybody up.
Oh, man.
It would shut everybody
We've
up.
done this before, though.
Yeah.
What makes this hilarious? He's not even that
He's not even.
No.
People come in and they're like, that's E-Rock? They're like, yeah. Oh, man, he's not even fat.
Right.
Well.
All right, so I guess it's time for the new song from Sean F. What is he on SoundCloud?
It's Sean-F-1.
Okay, on SoundCloud. Yeah. And what's his Twitter? I forget. Mondo, I want to say Mondo 720 or something like that.
Yeah, I think it's something like that.
Mondo 720 on Twitter, I believe, is Sean F. And here's his brand new E-Rock song.
It's called Goldfish Back.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
What song is it based on?
It might be based on Sexy Back.
Oh,
by
okay.
Justin Timberlake.
Oh, okay, sure.
Right?
I'm bringing goldfish back. Those motherfuckers keep my titties fat. I know you're jealous of my luscious rack. I'm just a piggy boy who loves his snacks.
Slobbo!
Oh. I'm overweight. They call me Slobbo 'cause I'm out of shape. I suck at work and always show up late. I sit around and just eat shit all day.
Yeah, Sex Bagel is fat.
Come here, girl. Enjoy some goldfish. What'll it be? Enjoy some goldfish. Cheddar cheese. Enjoy some goldfish. Have some of these. Enjoy some Check goldfish. Out my flabby arms. Enjoy some goldfish. Blame Pepperidge Farms. Enjoy some goldfish. Flavored makes me smile. Enjoy some goldfish. And my body vile. Enjoy some goldfish. Now get your goldfish on. Enjoy some goldfish. Get your goldfish on. Enjoy some goldfish. Get your goldfish on. Enjoy some goldfish. Get your goldfish on.
Nice. That's,
Could you take a look, Sam?
Oh.
I don't want to.
You don't want to look?
See, we don't have the camera today. Could you take a look?
It was so much meaner than the other one.
It was really mean.
Just take a look. See what's going on in there.
He's not happy.
That was
Nobody's.
That was a little bit of everything. There was weight. There was his work ethic.
Yeah.
You know.
He's leaned over the console.
I predict that that will probably not be the only time that's played.
Yeah.
You like that one?
Yeah, that is good.
It's a goddamn toe tap.
Yeah.
I like the original song, so I knew I'd like that.
I just love the passion.
Yeah.
He has so much passion, and he couldn't be more convinced that E-Rock has gained a massive amount of weight by simply eating huge amounts of goldfish.
Huge amounts of goldfish. Yeah.
This was Sean F.,
Right.
if you remember, had goldfish packages custom made
Yes.
and sent them to the studio with E-Rock's photo on them.
And who wasn't appreciative of that?
Quite frankly, E-Rock.
Yeah, I don't really know. I wish someone would fucking put my face on a product. That would be cool as shit.
He's glaring.
He's glaring.
Glaring.
I like goldfish.
They are tasty little tidbits.
Remember?
Can you see E-Rock from where you are?
Yeah, I can only see his hand because there's a reflection, but it doesn't appear that there's a smile next to that hand.
Did you hear the part of the song where he starts talking about the different flavors, like cheddar cheese?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I like
Oh, that was really
You didn't
good.
hear it?
No.
Can we, can we play it again, like later on in the show, maybe?
Yeah, maybe
I would, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You got Stevie Knight on Twitter, a regular. He writes, I love these E-Rock songs so much. He's so unappreciative of the hard work behind them.
That's the real problem.
Hashtag Slobbo.
That's true. Someone's working very hard at this.
Sean F. specifically.
Sean F,
Sean F will move on eventually, E-Rock. Just hang in there.
Had you heard that one yet, Eric, or no?
Looks like he is declining to comment on it.
I mean, have you heard that? That's a legit question. I didn't make the song.
Kind of is.
He shook his head no. You didn't spend your weekend listening to that in your free time?
Did he have an idea there was a new song?
Did you know there was a new song? He nodded his head. Yes, he knew. He did not. He chose not to listen to it in his home. But he was aware that there was a buzz about the internet that a new E-Rock song had popped up over the weekend.
Well, people get excited. It's kind of like, when Pearl Jam announces they got a new song, same thing with Sean F. and the E-Rock songs.
Right.
There's a buzz.
Right.
The internet's a buzz.
It's like hip-hop. He just puts out singles. Like, he just puts songs out. It's
Fuck yeah.
He's on the motherfucker.
You know, it's a Justin Timberlake parody. Yeah, he did know that.
That's good.
You like that one, Ed?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I do like that.
What happened with the roller coaster?
The woman was too fat.
For real?
Flew out.
No.
They couldn't get the bar down on her right. And the guy that... Apparently, from a witness that was on the platform,
right?
She got in.
Right.
They were clicking down the little safety bars.
Sure.
They went to click hers, and she said something to the guy like, I don't think that clicked. And he went, no, don't worry about it. And just sent her off, and they went around a big sharp turn, and she fucking flew right out.
Yeah, they said she asked about it, and it didn't play. That's terrible. It's so fucking sad.
Horrible, man.
Because she was with her little kid, and her son was with her, and he's crying. My mom, we got to go back for my mom. It's just awful.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, they zigged, and she zagged.
Yeah, it
was a little weighty.
She was big, but there's no reason you shouldn't be able to go on a ride without being thrown off it.
Where did this happen?
Texas.
Six Flags, Texas.
A roller coaster.
How big is that roller coaster? It's the biggest one in the world.
What?
That's the biggest roller coaster.
Well-involved member in their community off the Texas Giant roller coaster last night. Neighbors say Esparza just celebrated her birthday last week. On his Facebook page, one of her sons posted, quote, "Please tell me this is a nightmare." Neighbors described her as a good woman and neighbor, and they were shocked to hear what happened. Six Flags Over Texas is continuing to investigate exactly what went wrong and how Esparza fell to her death.
Flying out
Texas
of a
Giant ride
roller
remains
coaster.
closed. The park says it will use every resource to figure out what happened, but at this point will not speculate on a cause. And the park has just told me that if the state chooses to launch an investigation, the State Department of Insurance would do so. Plenty of people still visited the park today. Folks said they felt safe going back on many of the rides. And this afternoon, neighbors told us that Rosie Esparza was a good person who they will miss.
Damn.
Like sad.
Wonder how high
They
up
were,
she
cause they were
was.
like so close. Real shocked. She was like real nice. Cause last time she had seen it was on Thursday
Why are they showing
night.
the hose?
She was watering her plants.
Oh, she waters her plants.
This morning, the park released a statement saying, quote, "Our thoughts and prayers are with the
Sure they
family.
are.
The investigation
Hose it
into the
down.
death at Texas Giant is still ongoing. We are working closely with authorities to determine the cause of the accident. The ride will remain
Death
closed. In
Coaster.
addition, we have canceled the concert that was scheduled for tonight." Esparza, neighbors say, lived here in South Dallas with her husband, and she does have several children. Live in Dallas, Chris Van Horn, NBC5.
Why cancel the concert? It's sad, but why? Unless
Yeah, right. What was that?
But she said it didn't click, and he went, "It'd be all right." She knew it didn't
man.
click. How does the lap things go on those? What like you're sitting there? Does it go over across your entire body, or just the lap?
I don't know.
But wouldn't she have her arms over the top of the bar anyway? Like, I don't understand why the bar went flying out like that. Wouldn't you be holding on?
Fucking physics, man.
Yeah.
When you have that much weight built up, that much momentum, and the car turns one way, there's nothing you could do.
Is this
Keep
it,
yourself
Sam?
in.
Well, no, this is just
Well, could we have any footage from the Giants so we can see maybe like
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
sure
this
somebody.
This is the roller coaster.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so let's.
Death.
I don't.
I would hate
Fuck
that.
this.
Oh man, look how high up they're going.
I hate roller coasters.
But it's just an out.
You love roller coasters.
Yeah, I like roller coasters.
No, I
It's
don't.
just a lap bar. Probably just a lap bar.
Oh, the poor kid who's right there.
Oh man.
Oh, fuck this.
Six Flags roller coasters are ridiculous too.
Whoa, that's like
Nah,
straight
thank
down.
you.
So right there, she's not being thrown out.
No,
It's just an up and down. Right there,
Could've
maybe
been.
right there.
Said it was a sharp turn.
A sharp
Could've
right
been-
turn.
They start whipping around turns too.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
She's probably still in. Yeah.
It could have been any one of these.
Yeah.
Why do you put your hands up?
I don't know.
It's pretty steep.
It's exciting.
It makes it more exciting if you put your hands up.
This looks so scary right here. They're getting ready to go over a big hill. God.
I can never put my hands up. I'm always too scared.
Right.
Are you?
Yeah.
You think they designed it where if you put your hands up, your hands are going to get chopped off?
Definitely.
They should have put fucking saw blades all over this thing.
Oh, man. That would suck flying
Wow,
out of
that's
there.
a really big coaster.
Yeah.
How long is this ride? I would hate this.
I would hate this.
I would be like, just stop.
Through the tunnel.
It's a goddamn good roller coaster, though.
Coming out of the tunnel.
I told you I humiliated my ex when we went on that on the roller coaster simulator, and I stopped it after exactly 2 seconds.
Oh, that's right.
I was so humiliated, and so was she.
What? Couldn't you just close your eyes at that point?
Oh, that's it? No, because you feel it. Are they going backwards?
This is the front cam view.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, that's just
They-
straight
Get the
down.
fuck out
They have
of
one
here.
exactly like this at
That's a big...
Six Flags Great Adventure here.
Same size? No, this is the biggest in the
pretty
world.
much. I mean, it's probably like
Same design, yeah.
2 inches bigger, so they can call it the biggest in the world.
Wow. I would hate that. I'd get very sick. I'd be crying. I told you I went on one in Coney Island, and I screamed and cried through all of it with my grandmother.
Oh,
And there was a black guy and his son in front of us, and they were just kind of comforting me the whole time.
there
The
it
black
is.
guy's like, it'll be okay.
Just a lap belt, a lap bar. That's it.
Yeah, but see, your arms are across it, so I don't know
It must
how.
have went completely up. It must have just came completely up away
Yeah,
from her.
and there's two of them, so that's why her
There's a
son
little
was
door.
there.
There's a little door on each side. So she flew right out of that.
What do these guys say? Are they not nervous?
I think they're using a GoPro, like an older GoPro with the shitty audio. It's hard to
boys.
hear.
That's so high.
It really is very high up.
There's a coaster at Great Adventure where they took the signs down for some reason, but when they first came out with it, it would tell you as you were going up the height that you were at, and it would be like Great Wall of China, Eiffel Tower, World Trade Center.
Look how high they
Statue
are.
of Liberty.
How can it be World Trade Center? There's no 1,000-foot drops, are there?
I don't know what it was.
How high is that?
That's very high.
Very, very high.
Oh my God! Now they go straight down. Look, they're like, oh.
But they're not even scared.
No, they're having fun, Jimmy.
It's fun.
I wish I loved that.
Don't
that looks
you?
like
Oh
fun.
man, look! He got out of his seat.
That's right. Yeah,
See?
go back a little bit, Sam. Just rewind a little bit. There's
Over
one
that thing, he gets pulled out of his seat, and the lap bar is the only thing holding him in.
That's exactly what happened. Probably
Only thing holding him in.
The thing probably snapped and she popped up.
I want to go to Great Adventure with Jim and make videos.
Oh God, would that be
Jim
great?
riding a roller
Jim
coaster.
just crying.
Watch right here when he goes down. You can see.
Yeah,
It's,
over the first whoop-de-doo, right here.
There you go.
Whoa,
Right
okay.
there. That's
He'd
where she
flown
went
right
off.
out.
Yeah, I got you.
He'd have flown right the fuck out
Wow.
of there. Boy, you sure put a lot of trust in the fact that that thing is going to stay
Oh
down.
my God, yeah. I
There's
wouldn't.
nothing you could do about it.
Look at the way. That's awesome.
You're moving so fast that everybody saw you fly. You know how fucking fast
Whoa.
their ride must have
Jesus.
been spoiled.
Spurled.
God damn, that looks like so much fun if you enjoy that type of shit, if you don't get sick.
It would be a real bummer to continue the ride after the lady flew out.
Do you think people were still going, whoa?
Oh God! Of course.
Yay! Whoa.
Because it wasn't going to ruin their time.
Right.
I don't know the lady, so I'm going to keep my hands up.
Yeah, what are you going to do?
That poor kid, man. That really bummed me out.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Lefty wins the Open. I know you guys aren't golf fans, but Phil Mickelson with a massive comeback over the weekend at the British Open. You don't care, I know. I get it, but
I'm not really. Yeah.
he came from nowhere to win the fucking thing. People didn't really think he had a shot going into the final day. Had an amazing round. And Tiger, once again, just fucking panicked in a major. And that's all I have to say about that.
That's all I have to say about that.
You'd want to go on that with me?
Look at this one.
Sam?
I would love to
To
go on those
videotape me?
with you. Look at this one.
Whoa, what does it
Like
do?
all the ride, it's like this ridiculous tall ride, and all it is it goes way up in the sky as high as you could imagine.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's right. And then you just drop.
In Texas, they have that one with the spinny teacup thing.
What?
Where they whip you outside. It's like fucking 40-something stories in the air.
Wait. Go back to that, Sam.
They can buzz off.
The roller coaster is actually that?
This green part is the track.
It literally goes straight up.
And then straight down.
It's a 90-degree angle. and then you get over the top of it, and then it's 90 degrees straight down? Are they saying it's 90 degrees straight down?
That's not a roller coaster, though. That's a different thing.
No, that's what it is.
That's a roller coaster?
Yes.
Oh, no fucking way would I do that. Have you done it?
No, I wouldn't do that one.
I couldn't imagine being online for that. Like waiting to go. It would be like waiting to go to the electric chair.
Yeah,
it's just, you can't.
Terrifying.
Oh, I haven't.
And it's the tallest thing in the park.
Oh God.
Can we see some footage of it?
Yeah, is there a
let's
video of
see
it?
Some of that.
We're looking at 90 degrees straight up.
Yes.
Yeah,
Do you think there are people who are just not scared of that?
Yeah, I guess.
Well, some people, they just trust the
I'm
thing.
a thrill seeker, just not that kind.
God. Find some video. It's probably not on their site.
Why wouldn't they have a little video on their site to turn people on to it?
Oh my God, that's so fucking scary.
Yeah.
Is that it? Okay,
Yep.
let's
All
see.
right.
Point of
Make it big, Sam.
You got it.
Yeah, there it
Is
is.
this the best video in that category, Sam
God.
Roberts?
All right, it shoots you forward.
And it's got to get you all the way up into the sky.
Oh my God, look at it. You can see they're going straight up.
Yeah, but
Wait,
no, but we're waiting for the next car to go.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
All right,
All right, we're in the front seat of this.
Yeah, why would you sit in front?
Would you be scared?
Yes, I'm scared now, and I'm in the studio.
Would you immediately regret sitting down?
All right, they're ready to shoot the...
Right now, the car's not moving. I enjoy this so far.
Oh my God, you'd be sitting there waiting for the fucking... Oh my God, it's like an aircraft carrier launch.
I don't think you're going to go up that straight silo over there.
Yes,
You don't think so?
No.
Okay.
Oh my God, here it goes.
Oh, I would hate
It launches like an aircraft
It's
carrier.
so tall you can't even see the top of it in the frame.
It's like a grain silo, but very tall.
This guy makes a shitty video. Why are we waiting so long for the launch?
It's the anticipation.
A little edit would be nice.
Oh, here it goes. Oh no.
I would never go on this.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, you got shot out.
He's holding the camera. Oh my God, you're going straight up.
Oh my God, no.
Yes, you are.
No.
Oh my God.
And you're going straight down into a twist. Oh, that looks so dangerous. You're going up and over. It's so fucking dangerous. They should stop this.
That's ridiculous.
They should stop this.
That's the whole
Jimmy
ride.
says they should stop
That was it?
That's it. That's the entire ride.
Where is that?
That's a great adventure.
Our great adventure?
Yeah, we can all go.
No, we're not going,
yeah.
Sam.
I'll go on it if you guys go on it.
I get nervous when people go, oh yeah, we're going to Great Adventure. I'm like, I don't even want to go.
And that's because of the black people there.
Well, that's an adventure.
The Great Adventure ride.
Before you even get on a ride.
The scariest rides ever, a Great Adventure.
Dude, that's crazy.
Travis, you've done that.
Yeah.
You've done that one?
Yeah.
But you're a pussy.
No, not when it comes to roller coasters.
Roller coasters are the best, right?
Yeah.
Wait, you love roller coasters?
This is the greatest roller coaster I've ever been on.
No.
What happens? Like, what you go straight up.
Yeah, it's great because
And you corkscrew.
you sit in the front.
No.
Yeah.
And when you get all the way up to the top,
Yeah.
you can't see anything. And then right before you go down,
Yeah.
Look,
right
Jim.
before you go down. Yeah, first of all, that shoots you out. It's like 60 miles an hour right away.
How high are you? That's very high.
Oh my God.
Just
parking
going
lot.
straight down.
You
It
see
looks like you're crashing.
You just see the clouds.
Yeah, and then you go over that hill to kind of slow you down, and then it's over.
First of all,
Wait, that's
doesn't
it.
the twist make it less scary?
No, because when you're about to go down,
Yeah.
you're inverted. Like it looks like
It feels like you're.
God, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, like there's nothing there.
Oh my God.
And then you don't go down at like an incline. You go down like how do I explain it? Like behind you, you know?
It
like
feels like like you're actually tucking underneath, and your head.
It's amazing. It's the best roller coaster I've ever.
How
been.
long is that ride? 20 seconds?
If that.
But what do you mean by it's the best? Do you enjoy it, or you enjoy being scared shitless? Are you scared shitless?
I enjoy it because,
Crazy.
first of all, you're just sitting there and you don't know when you're going to go. Like, you're just sitting there and you're sitting there, and all of a sudden, you're off. And it's 60 miles an hour right away, and you just fly up this thing.
There's a problem with the ride.
You have no time to be scared because it's just.
Well, people are saying that the ride doesn't work every time.
No, it doesn't. Sometimes you go back down.
Oh, you know this?
Yeah.
There's so many people calling, going. Sometimes it doesn't work, and they don't get enough speed, and you
go
fall
right
back down backwards.
Well, you need a lot of speed because it shoots you straight
But
up.
why
into the air.
don't they have it figured out where it works every time?
I think that's part of the fun.
Part of the
How is that
Yeah.
fun?
Because then you get to go. It's almost like you're riding the
Then
ride
they
twice.
boost you
Wait, they
again.
redo it? I would say end of ride. I'm going home.
Wait a minute. I gotta talk to one of these
thrill
people.
ride.
Rick in Jersey, go ahead.
Yeah, the best part about that ride is, number one, the slingshot is 0 to 120 in about 3 seconds.
Yeah.
Jesus.
And then as you're on the track and it's too late, there's a sign that says, sometimes this ride doesn't make it over the top. Not to worry. You'll come back down, and then they send you again. So you get over that crest, and you're hanging in the air, and you go start going backwards, and you got to go again.
It's so good.
I would fucking hate that more than I can more than I can express on the radio. I hate that.
It goes
you
128
imagine?
miles per hour.
That's like getting a double
seconds.
ride.
Right.
Yeah.
This lady went yesterday. Thank you, Rick. Carla in the Bronx, what's up?
Hey, what's up?
Hey,
yeah,
Carla.
I did it yesterday. This was amazing. You literally feel like you're being launched. You can feel the air come out of your lungs. It's amazing. And you can't even open your eyes. It's that fast. And it's the weirdest feeling in the world. And then we got on Nitro. You go so high, we could see the mist coming off the trees in the
Nitro's
park.
the shit.
Yeah, Nitro's awesome. That's the one that they used to tell you how high you were as you went up. Like,
Yeah.
Nitro is my favorite roller coaster of all time.
Wow.
People were freaking out, man. They were like, I don't think I can do this. And it's like, you can do it. Just you're not going to fall out of it, but it's just
And
the most amazing thing.
The thing about Nitro is it doesn't have like a clip thing on you.
Right.
Like it's just got a built-in thing that you put that goes in between your legs.
Is Nitro the one with like the 7 loops?
No.
Or 7 hills?
Yeah. It's got the hills.
Weird parabola hills where
Yeah.
you literally feel yourself come out of the seat.
Yeah, that's the only ride that's ever made me like kind of sick afterwards.
Wow.
Because it's so many hills.
Let's see.
See, look at this one. This is how the ride starts, and this is where the signs used to be.
Your
that
basic-
told you.
They took those signs off?
Yeah, they took them off.
Why?
I don't know.
I remember that.
When I rode,
They were probably a lie.
It was a great ride.
no, they weren't lies.
You just see the
You're now
sky.
as high as the moon.
And it's a slow incline,
It's
so
so slow.
all you're doing is thinking like, "Oh my God,
This is terrible.
Oh, I shouldn't be doing this."
And you see people disappearing into the distance, like they get
Yeah.
smaller and smaller and smaller. And then they have a wooden one called El Toro. Which
El
is
Toro's
like the old-
ridiculous.
Yeah.
No, I don't want
I don't like these.
How many roller coasters they got
They
now?
got a lot.
And El Toro's like pretty much the same thing as the Big Texas ride.
Right.
Like that is the same ride. That's El Toro, except
You
in New
stopped
York.
us.
Why'd
We
you
were
stop?
going up.
Yeah,
stopped
and
us.
it rained while we were in the park, so a lot of people left. So we just kept getting on El Toro over and over.
Good for you,
Why
Carla.
would you do that?
Look at this. Look at this, Jim.
Oh, wait, here we go. Hold on. We're at the top of this
Just stop.
Nitro
Oh
thing.
my God.
Oh,
Look
this
at
is no
this.
big deal. What? Get the fuck out of here.
And look
That's
at
a very big roller coaster.
Holy shit.
Sick. And you can't even scream. You just the air just
Yeah.
comes out of you.
Yes, I could.
Do you scream on
Oh
roller
my
coasters?
God!
Sam?
Look how windy,
no,
I
turny
don't
it
either.
is.
I tense my jaw
Yeah,
really
just like that.
tight. I go like this.
Look how tiny the track is.
Yeah. Look how tiny.
I don't
and
like the
thin
tiny
track is.
track.
You guys can go on Scream
Oh my
Machine
God,
while
look at this
Sam and I
turn.
do like the big boy ride.
Oh my God! It's completely sideways.
I have to go on a roller coaster like 3 times before I'm comfortable enough to scream on it.
I just never feel like screaming
and I
does
just wanted to
anything.
tell Jimmy happy belated birthday.
Thank
I
you
knew
very
it was a
much.
tough crowd, so peace, thanks a lot.
Thank you, sir.
Like you could see,
Good phone call.
you see where his hands are going. Like he's holding on to like this yellow thing.
Yeah.
That's a tight turn right
That
there.
yellow thing is stationary in the seat. Nothing clips onto you.
Oh, God.
So you feel like there is nothing securing me to
Oh,
this
my
roller coaster.
God.
You're right. It's all luck. Somebody's dead soon.
Well, we lost
Wow.
one over the weekend. Mars, you know about these roller coasters? You've been nodding in the background.
Yeah, I love these roller coasters.
You
man.
go
They're
on
great.
them?
Absolutely.
All of the ones we just talked about?
the ones.
That's a good roller coaster.
The kid in the car, you can't keep your eyes open. So I wore sunglasses one time, right? So they got real tight on my head, and I shot out, and I was fine. I'm walking off, and then my fucking sunglasses just broke apart. The impact. I swear to
broke
God, man.
apart.
Yeah.
Jim, what about Superman? Would you do Superman?
Oh, that's great.
Is that where you fucking fall off a horse? Probably. What's Superman?
You're kind of like lying down, like
Yeah,
you're
you're
flying.
lying down like
You
you're
start
flying.
out sitting down, and then they move you to.
I think that would be kind of cool.
It's fun. It's different.
Let's see Superman.
It's not as scary, right?
No.
I don't go for any of these.
This is El Toro.
El Toro's great.
El Toro.
I waited like an hour to ride this roller coaster, and it was just worth it.
This one, go on the back seat. the very last seat.
Yeah.
Why, you little whip around?
Yeah, because you get the whiplash on the wooden roller coaster.
This is like
really?
Can't believe.
And I like the names too. There's none like ride the cotton ball.
Yes.
There are all these very scary names.
See, and you could see the big King to Ka ride from El Toro. That's up and then all the way down.
Sure.
Are there people that go on both of those back to back?
Yeah. Oh, man. Look at
That's
this.
all you do there.
That
You think
goes.
people just go back and forth?
Yes.
It's one of these that lets you out at first to a little
See, this would be a fun ride.
a slow turn.
I like this so far.
And then it goes.
This is
Look
easy.
at how much higher King to Ka is.
But this is easy. I can do this
There's
one.
just nothing.
Oh no.
Oh, fuck that.
Oh man.
This is the fastest wooden roller coaster in the world.
I wouldn't want a fucking wooden roller coaster. Splinter roller coaster. What a hunk of
Wow.
shit.
You know what you got to do?
Oh, yeah, stay home. I would get so I just vomit on everybody.
You got to ride the Dragon Coaster at Playland because it's not all that exciting, except it's been there since like 1950.
Oh, great.
So it feels like it could literally break at any second.
Some rickety coaster.
And it absolutely could.
Jesus. No, thank you.
I think.
I wish I enjoyed this shit, man.
No, I don't
Yeah,
like
I
it.
wish I did too.
I'm a
I
dud.
don't.
You guys wouldn't go on with different places call it differently, but the last one I went to in Wildwood was called the Fly Coaster. And what they do is they strap you in, and then they pull you up all the way about 80 feet. And then you have the control of releasing the gadget. And they tell you 3, 2, 1, fly.
Oh, and you swing.
Oh, I've done that.
No, they have that. They have that at Six Flags. They lift you all the way up. Yeah,
I've done that.
Yeah,
Would I? Oh no.
That's kind of.
I would look for the button that says "gently get back," lowered bail.
Yeah, you've got to pull your own cord. Yeah, it's great.
What if you don't pull a cord?
Then everybody laughs at you as they let you come down.
Well, I wouldn't.
What about
we gotta take a class trip to Six Flags.
What's that?
Yeah, you guys enjoy
What's that
it.
free fall ride?
Oh, this is the
I think
Superman
it's just
ride.
called Free Fall.
Yeah, that's great. You bring a penny on.
Make
there.
it bigger. Make it bigger.
Why a penny?
Okay.
Because you can watch as you fall, where gravity stops.
Oh, the
for a
penny will
second.
like levitate off your hand.
Yeah, as you fall.
And then you don't lose the penny.
Well, you do lose the penny. Yeah, but
That's Jewish.
What do they owe you a penny, right?
I'll give you a penny.
I don't understand why it's acceptable where the ride doesn't make it to the top of the hill. They're like, no, that's normal, and it's just going to fall backwards.
What a
Is that part of it though? The
There should be
randomness.
regulations.
No,
Really
I think
should
it's
be.
truly
Yeah,
the
I think
physics
it
of
just
it.
doesn't get to the speed that it needs to get to.
It makes it so difficult because it's so tall and steep.
So if you're online with a bunch of fatties around you, there's a good
Yeah,
chance
I'm sure weight and weather has to.
your ride's
factor
going to go backwards.
I get so nervous watching people waiting to get started. Like I know what that feels like. Like it's so nerve-wracking. I get very nervous. I get a stomach ache.
Let me ask you a question. Are there people that would like when that one ride goes up and goes back, they would like the going backwards?
I would love to get it like that.
It's extra ride.
No.
Extra ride.
You get extra ride.
Oh,
I would
look at
like a
that.
roller coaster to go like 30 miles an hour at a sensible pace.
Oh my God! They just went. See, they went up and then they go backwards again. Oh my
Who
God!
wants to go fucking backwards on this thing?
This is another version of Superman. Disney World has a ride like that where you go and then you go all the way backwards.
Everest.
Yeah, that's a great ride.
That's a great ride.
Oh my God!
They had something like this at our Six Flags, which was like a Batman and Robin ride, where you would do the ride and then it would stop and you would do the rest of the ride backwards.
This is making me nervous. It looks like they're going to fall out and get hurt.
It really does look like they're gonna fall out.
Oh, I would never do this.
God, I wish I enjoyed it.
I can't imagine.
I wouldn't.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, here you go. Andy in Boston has a cute little story. You want this one?
Yeah.
Go ahead, Andy.
Yeah, it is a cute story. Hey, you guys remember when you were in Boston? Do you remember hearing about a place called Rocky Point in Warwick, Rhode Island?
Yes, I do. I never went, but I do remember the name. Not that it matters.
It's closed down now. It's been closed for years. But listen, I think they came up with one of the first, or maybe the first, free fall. So you sit in this seat with like 4 other people and get barred in, and then they elevate you up, and then the thing just fucking drops you. So like 2 days after this fucking thing, 2 days after this machine came open to public, a girl, I think she was like 15 years old, it elevates them up, and about 10 seconds before they drop, she tussles her hair around, or something happens where her hair gets caught in the latch behind her, and as the thing drops, it yanks her.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, I've heard that.
She got scalped. She didn't die, did she?
No. She didn't, and it wasn't like unbelievably major. It was worse sounding, but yeah, it ripped off like the back of her head.
Yeah,
Ripped off the back of her head, all the hair and the skin. Holy fuck!
Here's another one with the slow.
Is this snow?
turn.
Yeah, this is fake snow. It's Everest in Animal
Oh, that
Kingdom.
looks nice though if it goes slow.
Yeah, I like
Disney World.
this.
Look at this.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
And then you look out and you can see like Hollywood
Oh,
studios.
it looked like you were gonna.
And then
off the
what
edge.
happens
What are we gonna
now?
do?
Backwards.
So I guess
What?
you're going to be stuck there forever,
oh no!
right?
You're gonna have to
Oh
come
no!
get us, I guess.
What
Because
does
it would be
do?
so much faster to go back.
I don't want to go backwards.
Oh, it looks like the track is broken.
And then it goes really fast backwards.
That's how I would see the entire track.
Oh man!
It's all dark and stuff. It's very scary.
Roller
and fun.
coasters are very scary.
I wish I liked it, man. It would be such a. Believe me, I seek thrills in ways that you guys would find horrifying.
Yeah, that's true.
I just don't move as fast.
There he is. I'm a complete fucking roller coaster cuck. Like anytime I've gone to any amusement park with a girl, I have to stand there while some brave guy gets to sit next to her and goes on.
Oh, you don't go on them?
No,
You don't even go on.
So I'll just stand there.
exit.
Have fun with another man.
And then you try to talk to her online until she gets beyond. Where she has to just
no, 'cause
flirt.
I can't even stand on the line.
Oh.
So you go to Disney World, you don't ride the roller coasters?
Well, Disney
You
coasters
just wait in
are
the gift
fucking-
shop?
Disney coasters aren't that
Space
scary.
Mountain.
Some dude is just scamming on your chick the whole time?
At Great Adventure.
Yeah, I do the same thing with my chick. It's like hey, look, I'm with a coward. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, what are you
I'm
gonna
a
do?
roller coaster cuck.
I am.
And then you fuck her later and she tells you how he threw his arms in the air. Oh, he was so brave. He didn't even get nervous. Oh, I'm gonna come.
You see that fucking picture that they take right at the end of the ride, and you go to claim it, and the guy's got both hands on her tits, just feeling her up.
So will you go on like Splash Mountain?
Yeah, I'll go to Disney.
Yeah, I'll do
Disney
those.
coasters
Those are
aren't that
easy.
bad.
Cute.
They're
Riley
not
did Splash
fucking-
Mountain, so
All
you guys
right.
are like on the same.
No, I go on Goofy's fucking airplane one.
Okay, all right, she did that one too.
The Barnes and
teacups.
Any of that. Look, go to the one in Texas that raises you up to the top, and it's those ones that spin you out like octopus tentacles.
Oh yeah, I'd love to do that.
I'm
That
glad you
sounds
would. Have fun.
crazy.
It goes to,
Glad you would.
it's very high.
glad you would. Have
I told you, me and her had a fucking screaming match when we were in Vegas because I didn't want to go in the outdoor elevator at the Rio.
Oh, come on.
Why?
All right,
That
that's
you-
Why?
that you
Because
should
it's
be able to
scary.
do.
I don't like heights.
No, you can do that.
That's
shit.
And I finally did it just to shut her up. I'm like, you go, I'll wait.
You went in the sky boxes in Chicago. That's a little freaky.
Yeah, I did do that, but I didn't care for it.
A little creepy.
Can you find where they are? It's called
put it in Texas.
it's called the Whippoorwill.
Wait, Sam. Sam's a brave roller coaster guy, but when we went in the sky boxes, you were scared. Really
Yeah,
scared.
I was terrified in the sky.
That's because they had to
Why?
box in it.
The vagina thing.
Yeah.
That was so much easier than the roller coasters.
No, I find the roller coasters to be much easier.
Then standing in a glass box that you know they designed to never be a problem.
But at least the roller coasters are like some
What is
fun.
this?
This is the Superman ride.
Superman where
I think
you're
you
lying
Oh,
down.
you're lying down. The track is above you.
This
in
is
this
not
one.
a big deal, though.
No.
Oh, it's just you're
I
going
don't even
upside
mind
down,
it
basically?
No,
you're hanging.
You're flying.
You're
Kind of flying.
But what about the things in your pockets?
Well, guess what?
The things.
I love the things Jimmy thinks
The
of.
things in your pockets.
The things in your
I hate
pockets.
to tell you, but when you're like dropping down like fast
it
enough
big,
that
make it
Mars's
big.
sunglasses broke,
I think the
the
stuff
things
stays.
might fall out of your pocket.
Oh, really?
Oh my God! It looks like you're gonna hit something.
Oh, my God.
You just shove everything in your back pocket.
That's kind of cool.
That would be fun to be Superman, but not like...
That would be
Well,
fun.
you're not
too.
really
upside
Superman.
down. You're upside down.
Yeah, they're not flying in a straight line. I would want to go nice and slow.
Nice and slow.
Can we do this 20 miles an hour where I get a good look at the old park?
Jimmy wants
There's probably
slow
millions of
roller
people that
coaster.
would enjoy a roller coaster that goes a little
Just
slower.
slow.
Oh, my God,
I'd
yeah.
enjoy that.
Exactly.
I used to
We
like
should call
the
it the coward.
Called the monorail.
The Thunder Mountain Railroad at Disney. Now hold on, it's the wildest ride this side of the Pecos, and it's like got a little fucking
So you could do
mechanical
that
bunny
one?
rabbit next to it.
Yeah.
That was fucking
yeah.
awesome when you're a kid, though.
Oh, it was great.
You're like, yeah, it's a real roller coaster.
I'm telling you, they should have one for people like me who are scared. Just call it the yawner. Waiting for the yawner.
The yawner.
And it goes really slow.
You can just take like the parking lot tram.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Hey,
the,
yeah.
the gondola or whatever ride.
I
through
got
the park.
scared on that.
Yeah, I got freaked out on the gondola.
Because I was afraid that the gondola, when it goes over, you know how they have those giant big metal T's
Yeah.
that anchor it? I was afraid that when it went over, it was just going to roll over and fall
Oh,
off.
it could have.
I'm very frightened.
This makes Travis laugh.
I hate it.
It's just funny. I don't
find that Texas thing that goes in a big circle.
I don't know what it's called.
Just find.
I would just do Great Adventure Texas. And
The
let's go
Disney monorails. Please keep clear of the doors.
What the fuck are those called?
Up to those dumb monorail.
We can figure it out during the break.
Yeah, let's figure it out.
My whole family's, my brother and sister and everything are at Disney right now.
Disney.
Why didn't you go?
I have shit to do. I got the fucking, shit to do. Joe's band is playing at the American Pavilion there at Epcot.
Very cool.
He plays there every year. So
I love him.
What does he get? A week or so down there?
Yeah, it's like
That's
a week.
Awesome.
He just has to play like for a few minutes
so
every
cool.
couple of hours.
Oh, really? Doesn't even have a full set?
And then they take care of him for the rest of the day.
It's great.
I would hate this.
Yeah, me. I do.
How
I
long is
hate
the
it.
set?
I would never do
Like
this.
an hour?
Dude, it's not
It's
even.
like 45 minutes, maybe?
Maybe.
Oh,
And he does like 5 sets a day, and then he can do whatever the hell he wants.
It isn't even that long.
Who does he
though.
play with? Is it the U2 thing?
Yeah.
Holy fuck, what
Yeah.
a great gig.
You wouldn't go on that, Sam? Look at
No
how high this
fucking
is.
way.
Really?
This is like 40-something stories in there.
It just feels much less secure. It feels like you could slip out.
There's
I'm
little-
not doing
there's
it.
the
on a
same
seat
chains
on
that are in a
chains.
park.
Oh, the chain.
Those are the same chains that are in a fucking park that you go on a swing.
The weak link.
Yeah, exactly.
All
No,
you
I would
need.
never do that.
Yeah, 1 week link,
One
and you
weak
fucking
link.
your thing is dangling.
Just one that's ready to snap.
Man.
I like when you're attached to a track and that's
Okay.
moving you around. I don't like this is up to gravity and stuff.
this
I don't like that.
swings and you
It takes you to
kinda-
the top and swings you out like a flower opening almost, really
That's
fast.
crazy.
This
Look
is
at that.
definitely scarier than any other roller
Wow.
coaster.
Yeah,
Is it?
I would never do this.
Yeah, because of what Sam said. Like, I still think I'd do it, but the uncertainty.
It's all gravity. You're not connected to
How's this
anything.
guy so comfortable chatting?
He's an asshole.
He's fucking chatting.
He's an asshole. Yeah.
I would be scared to go up and then just be lowered, much less
Yeah,
without the ride.
spinning
You wouldn't
around.
want to go up so high.
I would look at all those people spinning and get scared for them as I was spinning. Fuck this shit.
What are they doing?
Fuck this
All I
shit.
would, if I were stuck on this, I would hold on to something tight, shut my eyes really tight, and just try to wait without freaking out.
Like your
sing
first
songs?
ass fucking.
I don't know. Just clench.
Yes.
You wouldn't open your eyes and look?
No. I'd be freaking out. I'd probably have a panic attack.
Would you hold on to anything?
Yeah, I would hold on to whatever was the most stable thing I could find.
They should send you and I up in the same one. Although you handle it better than I would, because I'm petrified of heights.
Yeah, Sam would just be quiet.
Yeah.
Like I'd sit there and tense.
Oh, it's going down
yeah.
there. Look at that.
Like I try to just ignore it and act like it's just going to go away.
They are mechanical wonders, these things. It
Yeah.
really is amazing that they even work.
Yeah.
Exactly. They shouldn't work.
Did you see
Right.
the thing in Coney Island that they had to take apart the other week?
What?
Because it was swaying back and forth.
Really?
Yeah. What's the I forget what it's
Yeah,
called.
fuck that place. It is old. Everything's fucking rickety. Oh, man, look at that.
Oh yeah, this is new.
Yes.
That's what we were just watching.
Yeah, that's right. Now I remember.
Look, it's too fucking tall and it's just
It's
swinging.
great.
Wait, did
It
it
is
spin?
cool.
It raises you and spins
Yeah,
you?
It's spinning.
Oh, I didn't know it went up as you were spinning. Oh, fuck
That's
you.
amazing. How does that even work?
No.
It's raising, and I thought it took you all the way up, spun you, and then dropped you. I didn't know it
It's
raised,
incredible.
spun you.
I would ride that other ride, King to Ka. I would ride that 150 times. Before
Would you
I
ride it
even-
naked?
I would do it naked before I did
Before
that.
you would do
That's
this?
the highest thing in the park. It
Yeah.
looks
It's the highest thing in the world.
I think it's one of the highest.
Look how fast it goes down, too.
Yeah.
Relatively
Going down
speaking.
wouldn't be bad. I don't get that nervous going down.
You would never catch me on that.
You should.
I know. I didn't say I don't question myself after.
I gotta go?
Oh, boy.
Why do I have to go now? We're having fun, Kenny.
We're having a good time. Don't be a buzzkill.
I don't have to go. Do I have to go right
Oh,
at this
boy.
moment? Okay.
He's like, oh, I don't care. Oh, he's mad.
Why is he mad?
I don't know.
He's not mad, is he?
Looks mad.
I'm having fun. I got to go to jury duty today in about a half hour.
My
He's saying I got to
jury.
go now. Why? You got to just make sure you're there by 9.
You'll be sitting there for a while if you went now. You'd be like,
You want to just get there right before the doors open, but you got to think you sign in when you get there, or no? Don't you sign in?
All right, let's take a break. I got to figure this shit out.
Make love.
right.
Did you bring your phone charger?
We could do more roller coasters after the break.
Did you bring your phone charger?
Yeah, I got
that phone.
I got a portable one today.
Bring your iPad.
Yeah.
I forgot everything.
Oh, sweetie. Bring some blueberries.
All right. I could do some Sudoku puzzles. That's easy. But those only take 5 minutes. All right. We'll be back.
We'll return after these messages.
Kenny's telling me I got to leave to go to jury duty. It sucks. I'm having fun, man.
oh, man.
It's a good show today. Let's not forget, this is Montreal week.
Yes, we go Wednesday.
We do a couple shows here in New York, and then I guess after Wednesday's show, we fly to Montreal, and we'll be live in Montreal for the Comedy Festival Thursday and Friday.
Yes. Nice.
It's more than a conference room, it turns out.
Yeah,
it's a pretty big space.
It's one of those like what do they call them in hotels? A banquet hall?
Yeah, something like that. So it'll be good. And we're going to get, 30 to 50 listeners per show in.
Good.
We have to tweet out the link or something? Or did we already?
I tweeted one out. Look on Anthony Cumia and sort out between all of my rants. You might find the
It's in there
fucking
somewhere?
link. It's in there somewhere.
All right, fair enough. And then also we got how do we announce this? We can't announce the comedians?
No. We got a Midnight Surprise Show.
Okay. Midnight Surprise Show at Just for Laughs Montreal, hosted by Opie and Anthony. It's this Friday at midnight.
Yes.
Suffice to say,
at
some really good names.
Theater St. Catherine.
Yeah, the theater, the St. Catherine. It's 18 and over.
Mm-hmm.
And you just go to hahaha.com.
Why can't we announce the comics?
I don't know, because I'm only guessing that they may have individual shows. They're probably doing it as a favor to us.
Okay.
And they may have shows that they're promoting up there, so they probably don't want to compete against themselves. That's my guess.
All right. The comics we got for this show, trust me.
Very good.
If you're a fan of comedy, I think you're going to be very, very happy at the surprise midnight show this Friday night.
Oh, Trav Dog.
And tickets are only $20.
Right.
They do one of these every night.
Okay.
It's called the Midnight Surprise. You never know what you're going to get.
Okay.
So we're just hosting one of those.
Our lineup is strong.
It's great.
Really
It's
strong.
really great.
And the venue only holds 250 people, so space is limited. So get on it now. Ha.
Yep.
All right.
Ha.
HAHA.com. It's $20 a ticket or $25 at the door, but I think this will sell out.
Yeah, I don't think there's going to be any tickets at the door.
Very
fucking
cool.
great comics on the show.
Yep.
So we got two radio shows Thursday and Friday, and then the Midnight Surprise Show at this
Theater St. Catherine.
Theater St. Catherine.
It's on St. Catherine Street.
Very cool.
If you send me the info.
No, I already did.
Oh, you did? Okay, I want to tweet it.
I'll do it.
I want to
I'll
be
send
part
it
of
to
the
you
Twitterverse.
Oh, the Twitterverse. Yes.
I want to be part of it.
Tweet away, my
I'm looking
friend.
forward to going to Montreal this show. I've always wanted to go up with the show, so it's fun to go up with you guys.
I love Montreal.
fun.
I've been there twice. I loved it.
I've never been.
It's a nice city.
Really nice.
You're going to get so annoyed.
Why is he going to be annoyed?
At all the French and everything, and it's worse than it's ever been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like old Montreal.
Well, Montreal's great.
You got to go to old Montreal.
I hear tell of a casino trip.
It's a very good casino.
We're gonna take a little casino trip.
Where's
that?
Like Wednesday, right when you land.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh boy.
Well, 'cause
no, here we
Keith
go.
the Cop is going with us.
Yeah, it's a good casino.
So yeah,
I'll
gotta
call
go
you
to the
Thursday
casino.
morning. Make sure you come to the
It'll
show.
be great. Get up there, blackjack.
I say that in French though.
I know, right?
I say blackjack in French.
Blackjack.
No, it's noir Jacques. How do you say black?
Jacques. Huh? I don't
How do you
know.
say black in French?
Oh, don't look at me.
It's funny.
I was just
I'm in a
gonna-
room full of uncultured zilches, and I'm asking you guys how do you say a French word?
I was just going to say something horrible in a French accent.
Yeah, like black A or something, right?
Exactly.
All right. So
You got to take off.
We welcome Sheeper son. They love me in Montreal.
Like Jerry Lewis.
can I live tweet from the fucking jury thing?
Yeah.
And did that.
Yeah. Give us
Oh,
some
that's right. You did
Twittage.
last year.
Yep.
All right.
Oh, it was Kevin Pollak who was in. Kevin Pollak was in, and
Jamie Hector.
And Jamie Hector.
Oh, hi, E-Rock. Good morning.
They were, hey,
How
there
are
he is.
ya?
Eric's back.
How are ya?
God.
I thought you would pipe in when we were talking about roller coasters. 'cause
I thought
You
you
love
had to
roller
leave.
coasters, right?
What?
Oh.
I thought you had to leave.
What? I'm just saying. I know you like a good roller coaster or two.
Wow, face.
Do you like roller coasters?
No.
Oh, you don't?
No.
Oh, I thought you did.
Not me.
Oh, okay. Fair enough, sir.
What's the matter with everybody around here?
I know, right?
Everyone else is in a good mood.
Jiminy Cricket.
No, I mean about roller coasters.
Oh, yeah. Well.
All right, I sent you all the information, Jim.
Thanks,
It's in-
Travis.
It's in a text.
Have fun with dice.
Okay.
Where's Opie? Oh, he went to jury. Did you jury duty? I think he'd be talking about something. Yeah, you hear about that woman on the roller coaster? Yeah, she. So, what are you doing? Can I? You want to stay and I'll go jury duty?
No kidding.
I'll go in your stead.
Like Greg Hughes.
You're gonna need a nap.
I know.
It's a little exhausting when he comes in.
Exhausted.
Not saying he doesn't do good radio, but he's exhausting.
He is exhausting. That's just it. Exhausting. All right, have fun, man.
See you, buddy.
Keep us posted on any.
Remember, guilty as charged.
Yes. I know your type.
Yeah.
That's what you do.
I know your type.
I know your type. I know your ilk. Yeah.
Where are we hanging today?
Yeah, there you go.
That's going to be my opening line.
Guilty.
Guilty.
Yeah. Oh, lucky bastard.
Yeah.
Gets to go to jury duty.
I got it next month.
Most people don't mind because it gets them out of work, but when you have this job, it's like, man, you're just hanging out talking. It's kind of fun.
I know. I don't want to go and just not talk.
Yeah. Just sitting there.
They caught the leader of Los Zetas.
Los Zetas.
Miguel Trevino. I'm not sure of his name. But, man, he was I had never seen really... I saw old pictures of him, but you see the new photos of him? Like, I guess they roughed him up a little bit when they arrested him.
Did they? They put a few marks on him?
I was watching a couple of...
oh, my God.
That's like an older photo of him.
Yeah.
Look at the new pictures. I was looking at some fucking... some cartel videos.
Yeah.
I saw some, like, where they fucking murder 4 women. They kill women and everything.
Oh, yeah.
And they murder them with fucking machetes and axes.
They just chop them up alive?
Oh, yeah. Like, they'll swing an axe into the back of their fucking neck.
What the fuck kind of savagery?
They said that this guy who was arrested was known for his grotesque savagery. That's how they phrased it.
Like, how do you...
Not just savagery.
Dude, this guy didn't play games.
You think he sleeps well at night?
Like a baby.
Like a baby.
They would put... they said he would put his enemies in, like, fucking drums and burn them alive.
Oh, you know how much that would hurt?
Oh, dude, in a metal drum.
Do you know how that would hurt? Oh, man. And then you just fucking cooked.
Yeah.
You would cook.
Yeah, this guy...
Like a steak.
Yeah, he didn't... Fuck. He didn't fuck around at all. Where's that picture, Travis?
I don't know. Well, I don't know where you saw it.
What was he...
Put Los Zetas leader captured.
What was his whole deal?
I can get the story, but everybody's got, you know...
Just go under images.
The drug lord? There he is.
Yeah, that's the photo.
That's the photo.
Wow.
You see this guy's face, if you look him up, like, that's just a guy who there's zero negotiating with that.
Yeah, could you imagine, like, oh, but I'm sorry. Maybe we could work this out. And you just get that look.
You don't think he responds to, like, being, like, accidentally bumped on the street? Well,
you wouldn't get near him on the street, probably. Actually, if you accidentally bumped him on the street, he'd probably be a gentleman about it. It's if you steal his money.
Oh,
you
my
have a fucking
God.
problem.
See, look what they do. That's not nice.
Holy shit. They just hung. How many people are there?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Just 9.
9 people,
9 people
hung from an overpass. Just hung. Where is that? I don't
a major
ever want to
highway.
go there. Yeah, it does look like a major. It's not like in some...
Any one of these crimes, any one of the cartel, like butcherings, would be front page news in our country every single day.
And
like,
it's commonplace.
It's commonplace there.
So he was a drug lord.
Yeah, he was... it's him and... There's the other guy is El Chapo, I think he's called. He's the one that is in hiding.
Charlie Chapo.
And they said he likes to bribe the officials, whereas this guy he killed him.
Yeah, he's now filing for legal protection over claims that he's at risk of torture or isolation during his detention. He doesn't want to be hurt.
Yeah, well, that's probably just a lawyer move. He doesn't want to be shipped to the U.S.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
None of these guys want to come to the U.S. because their influence is kind of not as strong here in our prisons.
Creep.
Fucking scary guy.
Badass. How'd they get him?
I don't know. It was a helicopter. He was in a Jeep or a truck with like 2 other guys, and they had like $2 million. And I don't know. The helicopter forced them to pull over. It was obviously a military operation, and
yeah, they knew who they were.
Oh yeah. His brother is the only one still on the loose. They've gotten. See, they're like the Jamaican posses were, but they're much more violent. But they're so ferocious. They force you to do something. Like they force the military to act.
Yeah,
they're so fucking horrible.
Fuck.
Very scary.
He is just a perp walk.
Oh.
I got him doing the perp. Oh, my God.
Dead.
That's him too, right?
Yeah.
But he doesn't look as scary. That's an older picture of him before.
No,
That's him as a younger man.
He's seen some shit, huh?
Yeah, I was watching a couple of videos I probably shouldn't have watched.
Oh, no.
Because there's one, not that you people want to hear this, but this is, again, why I don't fuck around and go to Mexico.
Oh.
There's one where it's like, I think the Sinaloa cartel is executing Zetas, and they have like 4 of them there, and or 3 of them, and they usually just start sawing your head off. But this one, they take the knife from the back and they kind of jab it up into the front of the throat. And the guy's like, oh, like he's really struggling. It's a terrible video.
Why do you watch that?
I fast forward through these now. I can't get through them anymore. I used to be able to.
Forward? Why even?
He's got trouble watching these roller coaster videos, and he's
Yeah,
it's really sickening.
I can't watch that because you put yourself in the situation.
I see no value in watching them.
You watch it and think like how horrible that would be to have that happen to you, and you almost get that weird feeling that you don't want to experience that.
No, like I understand like the curiosity in watching them, but I have no.
Have you ever seen one?
No.
It's terrible.
You could tell in the beginning, like the curiosity is there, but when you start the video and it starts to sit in that this is real life and it's really happening, you got to turn it off immediately.
No, my curiosity in videos, it's a different type of curious.
Yeah. Curious George. When there's a guy, whenever there's woods behind you, and there's fucking military men like with guns pointed at you, and you're reading a statement.
Oh, it's not going to end with surprise.
The one video I saw, the fucking there's all these women, and they're kneeling, and 3 of them are topless, and they're forced to say who they worked for and who gave them their orders in the cartel, and there's like fucking literally 9 guys pointing fucking machine guns at them. It's so fucking menacing. I think I would just try to get up and run and hopefully get shot. I'm like,
that's the best you can hope for.
The person that set me here, run away.
Look over there.
Although they wouldn't shoot you, they'd probably just torture you slower.
Yeah.
Just do the Goodyear blimp trick. Oh my God, it's the Goodyear blimp.
Whoa.
Okay.
What'd they do to the women?
I think it was 4.
Give them a makeover. Sent them home.
In a way, yeah.
In a way.
Let's see what you look like without that head.
Jeez.
It was. I think that one of them had because they just kind of go crazy. Like it seemed like one of them was sawing a head off, and one was being butchered with an axe.
Why do you watch them?
Do that?
Like, what type of?
It's just
fulfillment does that give you?
None. There's no fulfillment. It's terrible. It's very upsetting.
How do you do that as a human being?
Is it like to see if you can?
No. It's the world we live in. It's what's happening. It's not just this. You know, people. I talk to people going on vacation in Mexico, even though they're not beheading Americans, but that's what's happening there. And people are like, I'm going to Cancun. I'm like, do you know what's going on there? Are you fucking stupid? Like they put themselves in harm's way by underestimating what's going on.
Aren't those isolated resorts like a lot safer?
Yeah, until they want to come in, because they have killed people at the resorts. And when the cartel wants to do something, they do it.
Yeah,
they do whatever they want.
The guy at Breezes, the security guy at fucking Sandals. Yeah.
Dude, the cops there aren't going to do anything.
The cops aren't going to do anything. The cartel shows up. Look out for the fucking head of security and also the scuba dive instructor at Sandals.
They literally, I've seen footage of the cartels doing these missions where they're going in and they're shooting people in apartment complexes. They're targeting people. And the cops just stay on the outskirts. There's literally 6 truckloads of guys with machine guns.
You can't take your American ideals and think that happens there.
Yeah, but don't they generally?
They can't do that. The police are around. No,
they generally stay away from Americans.
No, I don't know if they do. No, they kill Americans.
They won't. They probably won't search them out. But if they're in the way,
I don't know if they search us out. Because that kind of brings a tremendous, like that one DEA guy they killed. Brought a tremendous amount of heat.
Yes.
So, but I don't know if they give too much of a fuck. These regular, they're not
no,
like all the Americans will get upset.
Yeah, well, but if American tourists start going over there and disappearing, then
they have. We get kidnapped.
Yeah.
Even if they don't kill you, they kidnap you for money. Your money. They'll kidnap you and send one of your fingers back and say, do you want them or not?
I'm sure if you're a lady, you're going to have a fucking vagina full of uncut Mexican dick, too.
I would go nowhere fucking near it until this problem is done.
Yeah.
Because it's terrible, man. It is fucking scary.
What about the horrors of Canada that we got to go into?
Yeah.
A lot of things. Price of the dollar.
Don't get on a bus.
They just more talk to you until you doze off.
You got to.
Oh, yeah, the guy in the bus.
Got to use money called a loony.
I mean, he might be at the live show. He can go wherever
I would
he
hope
wants.
so.
Oh, fucking eat the guy on the bus guy?
Yeah, he's allowed to just do whatever he wants during the day.
Amazing.
Because he's mentally ill. And like, it's amazing that Canada, that's stupid with that guy. They really, Canada is an idealistic place, but they really are fucking idiots with certain things.
They have some weird...
Yeah, that guy cut someone's head off on a bus and started eating him, and they deemed him, all right, you can go.
Now he's always off his meds, but he's okay now.
Meanwhile, that comedian...
Yeah, exactly. $15,000 fine.
Oh, yeah, but a comedian says something, and it's a human rights violation. What a wacky little fucking country.
We're not that far.
There's zany. Oh, please. At the rate we're going?
Yeah.
Ugh.
And if you want to go to our live show, which we plugged before, hahaha.com. It's Friday, July 26th. The Opie and Anthony show are hosting the Midnight Surprise Show. We're not allowed to say the comedians, but I know the comics that are on it, and we have a very, very good lineup of comics.
And this is not the radio show.
No.
No. I mean, we're hosting it. The radio show's
no,
hosting
but Sam's just being specific that you're not talking about going to see the
I'm
radio
sorry. No,
show.
this is a midnight
people are
show.
also talking about going to see the radio show.
The radio
With our
show's
live
in the
audience.
morning, 7 to 11. We're just giving an extra hour so that some of the comedians who are going to get on can... No, we're doing Thursday, Friday morning. Friday night is this show. It's different.
It's a comedy show.
It's a stand-up show.
Yeah.
With stand-ups. And they're very, very fucking good.
Yeah, it's a really good lineup.
So excited.
I'm surprised we got a couple of them, honestly.
I'm excited to see one person in particular.
Oh.
Okay.
Who I've never seen.
Oh. On the list that we can't mention.
Yeah, who's,
Such
on
a
the show.
tease, Trav.
Yeah, maybe you can tell me after.
The last one we got.
Okay.
Taking the little lady with you?
Yes.
Oh.
That's the great thing about going to Montreal. We have lots of people that can watch our daughter.
Ah, is that it?
Yeah. Not you.
You help out. Everybody lends a helping hand.
Oh, great.
Everybody pitches in. Yeah, me too. He's very fun.
Yeah, he's great.
Ah.
I'm very looking forward to this.
And we have lots of comedians booked for our radio show.
Do we really?
Yes.
Are they our regulars? Do we have anybody who's not a regular?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes. And plenty of regulars and plenty of not regulars.
Irregulars.
How do people go about getting into the show? Audience members.
They can email Opie Anthony at SiriusXM.com.
Okay.
But space is incredibly limited, and we may already be full.
So what you're saying is be dialing.
Yeah. Yeah. There's no guarantee you're going to get in at this point. Because Anthony tweeted it out yesterday.
Yes, I did.
It was up on Facebook on Friday, so a lot of people have already gotten in touch with us.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Sorry, turkeys.
Yeah. Snooze, you lose, right?
That's right.
Be fun. Yeah. I'd never been to Montreal, so I wasn't even quite sure how far it was.
It's not that far?
It's very close.
Very close. The plane ride's like an hour.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a very quick plane
I'm
ride.
going to get like movies ready on my iPad and stuff like that.
I was under the assumption it was a little further west than it is.
No.
I was under that assumption. But that's Toronto.
Yes.
Toronto's the same plane ride, though.
Yeah. It's kind of like a triangle, if you go from there. But, yeah, I was surprised. I'm like, oh, boy.
I'm surprised there's flights that offer first class.
That's what I was getting at. I'm like, we of course, demand we fly first class.
It seems so unnecessary. Will you be taking advantage of that?
Yes, I will.
Oh.
First of all, because I love boarding first. I love getting a beverage while everyone else is boarding.
See, I just do that kind of stuff in the waiting area because I'm not allowed to go on yet. Just drink my water.
Or if you sit in the last row of coach, you get on first, too. Like, after they do first, they book the back of the
but
plane.
who wants to be way back there?
I don't even mind.
I've ridden it. It's
doable. I'll take a regular, the Embraer flights to the thing without first class. Some of them don't have a first class. They're fine as long as it's on a prop plane. This is such a short flight. First class doesn't mean much at all.
Are you taking first class?
Yeah, but I mean, only because of the airline and where everybody's going, and they're flying me up. I mean,
what kind of equipment do we have?
It's an Embraer. It's a bigger regional jet, which is why I like it. Some of the jets that go up there are like small, but this is a bigger, I think, Canadian Air regional jet.
Oh, Kenny.
Kenny will know.
Kenny's got all the information.
Coach nice too?
He is the man.
It's not much different, honestly.
Sam, you're
I'm sorry.
Sam's incorrect.
Yeah, they don't board from the back of the plane anymore. Now I don't know who invented this group boarding.
Oh, right.
No, they say the group start in the back, though.
I thought the group started in the back.
Yeah,
but
it's
not
like
the
the back.
back.
You've been spending a little too much time in first class, it
Well,
sounds.
no, I first class, but economy plus.
Yeah. Economy Plus is really has more leg room, and
I've ridden Economy Plus before. It is pretty sweet.
Pretty sweet, right?
Oh yeah.
Kenny, what do we got?
But
drop
Kenny
something.
dropped his papers.
These are Air Canada's code share with United Airlines. So a lot of these are Air Canada flights. Like when you're leaving Wednesday, it's an Air Canada flight on a big Embraer.
Yeah.
So in first class, there's one seat alone, and then two seats on the other side. And
how do they balance the plane?
Well, in the back, it's two. It's 2 and 2.
Oh, look, he shook his head. He's like, come on, leave
You
me
going
alone.
with us, Eric?
Are you going, E-Rock?
Yes.
Sweet. Nice.
You and Jimmy are sitting together.
Aw,
that should be fun.
Cool.
Me and Jimmy.
In row 2, so get a gas mask.
I know.
A gas mask?
Yeah. Thanks, Popeye.
Get yourself a gas mask.
I'm looking. Here's going to be my flight. We're going to be laughing. This is going to be good. 30 minutes into it. Dude, I know he was acquitted. Relax.
I'll be all hammered.
Flight's not even long enough for you to make all
Repeating
your
things
points.
over and over too loud. Jimmy's like, yeah, oh boy.
It's fun, though. It's a fun city. The people are actually pretty
Do
nice.
they call it Fun City?
They do, with 2 ends at the end.
Nice, that's fun.
Fun city. And I enjoy it up there. We're staying in a good hotel.
Don't say we.
I won't.
We are staying in a good hotel.
Oh, why? Are they 2 different hotels?
But there's this we thing.
There's 2 different we's.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Is there more of an economical hotel for the staff?
The hotel the staff's in is the festival hotel.
Yeah, I'm happy with that. I get to go down in an elevator and do the show.
Yeah, we're happy.
We're
We're happy in the festival hotel.
Yeah, no problem.
However, there were certain requirements that I guess were not met, so there will be
24-hour room service?
There will be a small group at a much fancier
Well, I'll be
hotel.
honest. I'll tell you why. I was willing to stay at the festival hotel last year, and when I went in there, I was tired, and I had to do a late show, and then I was doing Bob Saget's show the next night. And I found out when I got there that there was no room service. There was some kind of a strike. And I didn't I was fucking so irritated. I'm like, well, where is it? And I called Bob. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And where are you? And he goes, oh, I'm at this hotel. So I asked him to move me. And in fairness, the Hyatt, which is the hotel that the festival's at, the manager of that hotel put me in another one. Like, they were so great. The management there was probably the best I've ever dealt with in a hotel. To accommodate me because of the strike. They knew it wasn't no one's fault. It was just a fucking terrible time.
What a diva. Room service diva.
I have to, though. I mean, I wanted to eat.
I do, too. I love me some room service.
I remember when there was mold on the walls and...
Oh, God.
Yeah. And I think I still have lung damage from that. I paid my... Here's the thing. I'm a cunt. I fucking paid my dues. I ate shit for fucking... Well, that's recent. Let me rephrase that. I fucking did terrible hotels and long drive. I remember one time, I used to sleep on a cot in the fucking with the middle and the headliner.
Oh.
And I woke up one day and they were just gone. Don MacArthur and I forget the other guy who they said, you look so peaceful. They just left me at the gig and I had to drive myself. I was hours behind them. We were doing a road trip. I paid my dues in shitty hotels.
Oh, man.
Believe me, the first fucking until Dice. I stayed in terrible hotels until Dice. I didn't know what a fucking 5-star hotel was.
Really?
Yeah, I was expecting him to put me in a shit hotel. But he put me up with them.
Once you go for those good hotels, it's very hard to go
it's
back.
fucking... I know some comics that talk about...
I won't.
I refuse. But I'll talk to some people who open for certain comics who I won't name, and the headliners stay in better hotels than their openers. Like, a lot of times, the openers do not stay with the headliners. I'm like, really? And they're like, yeah, they drop us off at this one, and they go to the fucking 5-star boutique. And I'm like, I've had that happen where the club is putting up the middle, but if I'm putting them up, I always put them with me. Always in the hotel. Because it's a nice perk of opening, and I never forgot Dice for doing that. Right?
Well, you can mention it to him in about 15 minutes, I think.
Am I right or wrong, Kenny?
Right or wrong?
Jim's absolutely right.
All right.
Yes, and Jim is very generous on the road with everyone. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's just because people were nice to me, and it's like you always remember if somebody treats you good when you're fucking working with them.
Pool, Kenny? Pool at the hotel?
He doesn't play. Oof.
Oof.
Chip?
Yes, you have all your luxury amenities that Canada has to offer.
I will have to remember to bring a suit.
Yeah.
Do we have a pool?
I don't know.
Oh,
You do actually.
Oh,
I don't know.
Hey,
You do?
Yeah.
I was kidding.
Well, you could come over to our hotel and
No, we're good. We got our
hang out.
yeah. Thanks. We're
No,
fine.
they can't actually. You have to show ID to get in our hotel.
Oh.
Yes, it's called a scum filter.
I mean, because we got to get together and drink some beers or something.
Come to our hotel.
Yeah, we'll be in our hotel bar.
Yeah, there's a big trough that you just drink out of.
Do you mind
Slop
drinking
sink.
Canadian beer?
I don't mind the Canadian beer.
Canadian beer's
It's a little more alcohol in it.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Yeah, I would drink like I remember drinking some Molson Ice up there,
Well,
and I was like, after 2, I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, they got some strong
Getting
beer.
Our
hammered.
Canadian beer sponsor, I believe, is Selman. Is that? Could you look
What?
that up? Is that
Yeah, I believe
Salmon.
it's something like that.
There's very fun hang areas like in the bar at the Hyatt where all the comics go and hang out. It's a fun hang. You see people you haven't seen in a while. Every comic at the festival goes there and fucking hangs out. It's a really fun time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we know so many guys up there. I'm sure Colin will be up there. Fucking Bobby Kelly, fucking Judah. There's so many acts are going to be up at the festival this year. So
Yeah.
it'll be fun.
Sleeman beer? It's nutritiously good.
It says notoriously good.
I don't have my glasses on.
You know what? He won't wear his glasses.
You won't?
And at night, it does help you. Kenny lies. He goes, oh, it doesn't help me at night. And then meanwhile, we're driving, and he's slowing down, looking at the exits. It's like fucking driving with Miss Meanie. You got to wear them.
Kenny.
It's hazardous not to.
Very dangerous out there on the road.
I guess he still wants to feel young.
I know what it is. It's psychotic. He thinks it's a weakness, and like once you give in, you won't. It's like why he saves his horn beeps up.
He's saving the use of glasses.
Yeah, but you got to wear them when we drive. It's fucking safer. I had eye surgery. I mean, we all need eye help.
It is terrible when you finally have to put on the glasses.
Yeah.
I do it at home.
Put them on.
I did it in 5th grade.
I don't do it here, and as you notice, the copy for the commercials is moving further and further away from me as I'm trying to read it.
Soon Sam's just going to hold it up here. and you're
Yeah,
just gonna
over
read
there,
it
big
from where
cue
you're sitting.
cards.
Dude, I can't read my phone when I wake up. I'm at that point now where I'm like squinting for a while and I have to hold it away. And I still have not gone the way of Anthony, who has fucking billboard font.
I went to the biggest fucking text you could possibly put on your phone.
You could read his text
and
on
it's
Google
like-
Earth.
Yeah. It's just giant.
It's one word. How do you jerk off to that? How do you talk dirty? You can't see anything anyone says. And then I'm going to suck your pussy lips.
Your thumbs have got to be ridiculously strong.
Yes, crazy.
Sure.
All the scrolling.
For all you
I
lack in
scroll a lot.
character, you make up for in your thumb strength.
How would you jerk off from reading anyway? It's like,
Oh, dude, let me see.
I want pictures.
Let me see how many texts I have to go down before I could find one that I've jerked off to.
Oh, okay.
Let's see.
Let's see. Go
Hold
ahead.
on. First one, Travis Teft.
Oh, nice.
Winner?
Yeah, winner. Second one, third one down. I have.
3 down, and you're already cranking.
Wait. No, the first one I kind of have, but not in this particular exchange. Like the second one.
You're not a
four,
visual
5,
stimulation
6.
guy. What?
I would say 6 out of the first 7.
And you're not a visual
I'm the
stimulation.
only
Oh my
one
God, I
that
am.
makes
Yeah,
it
but
like that.
I like to read. I like to read when someone says something dirty.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
I'm
you know.
fucking very visual. Like I want a picture or something.
Yeah.
Show me a cunt.
Show me. Hey, you're a cunt.
Whatever. But yeah, it's hard to get that. A lot of times they just say things.
Yeah.
They just say things.
Well, it's why sexting is so popular with the kids these days.
It's so great, dude. It's so great. I was so fucking horny last night. I was out of my mind.
Really?
I was afraid. I was so horny. I just fucking jacked off. I was sitting there, going off my new website.
You've jacked off to your own website?
No. I did such good work. It's going live soon. I'm very happy. Finally.
Yeah. And you're
Finally.
happy
Do you like
with
the
it?
way it looks better?
Yeah, it's nothing. It's nothing crazy. It's a very simple thing.
Mm-hmm.
That you know what I mean? It's not like a million flash thing. Cause I think like you don't need any of that shit anymore. And it will look okay on. It's just basically information, but it's just finally something where people can go for tour dates. But it's just not up yet.
People want simple these days.
Do you think so?
Yeah, it's like years ago when people were getting their own websites years ago. It was just the more shit you could pile on it, they thought was the better, and it just got to the point where people were annoyed by that. So cluttered and
It's
loud.
just got to say, who are you?
Yeah.
And where can I see you? And then links to your Twitter and your Facebook. Because all the other stuff now covers it. And that's what people want anyway.
Do they even want... he's got my Twitter scroll on it. I'm like, get rid of it.
I don't like Twitter scroll.
I said, and then he goes, yeah, but it's kind of like... I might leave it there on the one page. I'm changing the font because I don't like the font.
I think you should leave it.
Maybe.
I put mine up. Just because somebody could be going into it. They don't know who you are. They'll read a couple of your tweets. Oh, this guy's a funny guy. Let me follow him.
That's true.
Does that happen?
For me? Nobody's got to my website, so I don't know. I don't know for sure.
You've got a great website.
Thank you. Ooh. It's called notsam.com.
It is a great website.
Seemed
Well,
organic.
yeah, because it's simple. And, and it's exactly what it should be. It's not
Pop
like...
it up. Let's see.
Do you embed videos? I just found out yesterday how to embed videos. I never knew how to do that. I'm like, what's the difference between linking?
Embed.
I never knew how to do that.
Yeah.
That seems fun.
You're gonna, oh, look at that.
It's got a very Apple feel to it.
Yeah, real close up.
It's very white and clean. Unlike you.
And, you know, you've got...
Exactly, you're tainted.
And then all,
hold on, go back. Can I go back? And I love the fucking awful photo montage of Sam in action. There's one where his close up of his face, and there's one where he's making a statement. These are the worst pictures of Sam. One with him and Who Kid
and the Muppets.
I really think
Who Kid and Who Cares.
We know which one you are. Who cares?
I mean, this is all you need. Right. All your links
that
up top.
was just goddamn mean.
About podcast, videos, audio.
All your links.
I don't like this. Instasam.
I just added that because before it was just a pictures page.
Ew.
Now it's my Instasam.
Instead of Instagram.
Do you realize? Because I realized my name's Sam rhymes with Graham.
Yeah.
Oh.
I could just write Insta Sam.
It also rhymes with sham. Not sham live.
Sam.
Fucking boo.
Yeah.
Boo with a capital B and capital O's.
You have a good radio name, though. Because your
Roberts?
your last name is like a first name.
Yeah.
They like those interchangeable first name.
Olivia Munn thought I should be the president of the United States with that name.
Really?
That's right.
President Roberts?
Yeah, Samuel Wood Roberts.
It's true.
Here's why it's good. I don't have to do a lot of scrolling.
And not a lot of clicking either.
No.
Done.
My front page is it's very simple. It just has links, photos, merchandise, tour dates.
Yeah.
For videos, though, what do you do to show videos? Do you
I put them up on YouTube.
You do.
And then and then there's
video. What's that?
Let's say I wanted to link to the Chip Comic-Con video. I would just embed the link,
put them
right?
up on YouTube.
In
Yeah.
a second,
Sam's got a little thing here, news and stuff. Here's
and
the
then you
latest
click
video
the
that he's
Ultimate
put up.
Warrior.
That's
Clearly
the
says
And there he
video.
is.
Right. I wrote
Click on
video.
it.
And
Watch
then
it right
There he is.
scroll to the top.
Okay.
If you want to see all the videos, see the thing that says videos?
Video.
Yeah.
At the very top of the page.
I
on the
can't
menu.
click on it. It's broken.
Yeah, up there.
And that's all your videos.
And that's literally just everything that's on YouTube.
Oh, man.
But that's a pretty nice page right there.
It's simple. Don't
Different
overthink
pages.
It. Yeah.
No, I don't want to overthink it. I just want it to be like
But some people do.
That's pretty good.
good. I want it to be mine.
It's like when you get like iMovie for the first time and you have to add in like every transition and effect.
And then you realize, no.
Just keep it clean.
Look at angelic Bob Kelly on his.
You don't think I need a whole shitload of... can I embed video on the front page?
You bet you can, Jimmy.
Hell
This is going to be
yes.
crazy.
It's just going to be nuts.
Hell yes.
Embedding video on the front page, it's like the first thing they see.
No, I don't want to embed anything on the front page. I want it to be simple. I have a thing where I can put announcements up, but then I can take them off if I don't want them up there. That's the one thing I don't like about
You
it.
can edit your page?
No, but I don't like where the announcements are. Like, I don't know.
That's incredible. Yeah, once I put up that like, oh, I just, did a video with the Ultimate Warrior. There ain't no taking that off.
It's there forever.
I'm just kidding. I could easily take it.
Wait, will you have an announcement on your front page for a few days, and then you remove it?
No, I leave it up, and then there's like the first 6 or whatever on the front page. And so the newest one will take the place of the oldest one.
Oh, I
It's just-
see.
News.
No, my front page is just a picture.
I want it to be like MySpace, where you click on it and it opens and 5 videos and 8 songs start playing at the same time.
See, I don't like that.
Oh, Jimmy.
Your cursor becomes something else, like a
Hey,
fairy.
you should, why do they call it that? What's it, profanity or something?
The background takes fucking 15 minutes to load because it's fucking full motion HD video.
Me and my web guy had an argument. I wanted to just look like an Angel Fire webpage with like dancing bananas and all kinds of animated birthday cake gifts.
Angel Fire, nice.
But he wanted to go for something that's.
He's more of a
Do you think simple people are better with simple now?
Of course, it's simple.
They don't. I feel it bad because there's not a whole lot of, but like you don't like load it. You go, Jim Norton.
Look at the attention span of this country. Like people.
What's that?
Like,
I'm bored.
Like, there have been times where if I go to a website and I don't immediately find what I'm looking for, I'll go find it somewhere else.
Yeah. Right, and then you realize you spelled it G-U-E porn. Yeah, I fucked up. I was trying to misspell gay accidentally, but then I was spelling G-U-Y, and I'm like, oh, that still works. Guy porn. Trying to put G-U-E. My improv was wrong, so I had to fix it and made it wronger.
You got to have your content on, like, your other spots, like YouTube and you know.
You do. You
Twitter
don't just load it all up, right?
No, you put it that way. You get credit with the social media.
Who has Jim Norton though for YouTube?
I don't know.
I don't know my.
Someone has that. See who it is.
And all like the Chip Comic Con videos and stuff. I think they're on their own. I think Chip has his own YouTube page. Chip a TV.
Do you know the password for that?
Yeah. I'll give it all to you.
No one.
Let me see.
I'm sure whoever has Jim Norton at Gmail has because it's all owned by Google.
It's all one
Should we
big
contact
happy
him and ask
family.
him?
That would probably be beneficial to your career
But
if you did have.
if his name's Jim Norton, you're not going to be able to get it.
Not legally, but just ask him for it. What he? Sometimes people will.
I don't know. If I'm just regular old Jim Norton from Missouri, I'm probably not going to give some other Jim Norton.
If I pay you for it, you would.
How much you going to pay?
$2 million.
All right,
Wow.
I'll take it.
It's tough now though because usually the YouTube username is the same as the Gmail email address.
Yeah.
So the guy who's got Jim Norton at gmail.com, like Travis
Just
said.
said that.
He doesn't want to give up.
Yeah, then he's got to change his email address.
Right.
Oh, okay, maybe not. All right, whatever.
But you could just do whatever.
Now it's
What's your
all
Gmail address?
The real Jim Norton is my good one.
So they make the real Jim Norton at YouTube and the real Jim Norton.
Yeah, it's, you know what? It's actually thank God for Google because you just Google it and people can take you to it. And
Google.
I'm so easy to find.
I was just thinking that.
I was just thinking.
Yeah.
that
So
too.
you already have your YouTube page set up.
No, but I don't. But that's not connected to my. Do I?
Yeah, this is the real Jim Norton. This is Fishing a Sport by Jim Norton.
That's not me. I didn't put that up.
Oh boy!
Someone uploaded it 3 years ago.
That's not me.
You're not the real Jim Norton.
That says that that's the real. No. That says that's the real Jim Norton.
Guy
But
says
that
he's the real
guy,
Jim Norton.
my email.
Wouldn't that have to be him though?
No, obviously not.
What is it? Is it a fake Jim Norton or what does it say?
But it says the real Jim Norton.
All right, so that's the real Jim.
How do we contact
You're
that
not
person?
real.
I am real.
Yeah, no, I'll do.
I am real.
We're gonna do the show with that guy.
Yeah, because he's the real Jim Norton.
He's the
He's
real.
got a video.
He's got one video
How many do you have?
in 3 years.
See?
Oh,
You
Jimmy.
just have to add all your YouTube videos to Chip TV show.
Oh, I know what I could do. I could just do something like Jim Norton 16490.
Yeah, those are always good. I love the recommendations. Oh, that's been taken. Well, here's some recommendations for you. Some random 5-digit number. Yeah, that's real catchy.
Anthony C. 2145.
Yeah, oh, good. Yeah, easily remembered.
I hate it when things are not Sam is taken on things.
Yeah,
You got it tough too because Sam Roberts is already a famous
very
name.
common.
Yeah, Opie Radio. Opie was smart to go with that because Opie Radio is just—it's simple, it's easy to remember.
Yeah.
Jim Norton because there's an actor named.
How about Jim Comedy?
Ugh.
Ew.
How about Funny Jimmy?
Jimmy haha.
How about Jimmy Jokes?
Jimmy Jokes. Jimmy Jokes.
How about Jim Norton Smiles?
Oh, no.
Hit me up on YouTube at Jimmy Smiles.
Jimmy Smiles.
It's just videos of you smiling.
You should change your Twitter name to Jimmy Smiles
Jimmy
with a Z.
Smiles.
Yeah, Jimmy Smiles.
With a Z.
I do make people smile.
You do.
Awful name.
I'd love to have a tally of all the smiles I give on a daily
Oh, my
basis.
goodness. It's probably miles of smiles.
Probably.
Why don't we take a break and see if Dice is going to make his way here, right?
Yeah,
I think they said at 6. Is he doing Howard first?
Yeah.
Oh.
What's going on in there? Are they on good terms or shitty terms? Over the
find
years,
out.
it's been like a fucking soap opera over there.
You talking about over there? or over here?
Dice is an asshole. Fuck Dice. Dice is one of my close friends.
I didn't even know Howard was in today. Was he in? Okay.
Maybe Dice is just sitting there.
What?
Where is everybody? He's not here. Oh, great. All right, yeah, we'll take a break, see if Dice is
Everyone's saying Jim Carrey's website, too. Exactly, but Jim Carrey probably spent a lot of money on his website. And it's, I don't need what Jim Carrey has. Jim Carrey probably is just, he's so fucking famous and rich that he's bored.
Look at Jim Carrey's website. That's it.
No, that's not it.
Oh, right, with the animation and everything.
Oh, he's got a lot
You
of
don't need that
animation.
bullshit.
Yeah, I don't like having to like X out of this.
No, and like everything's a mystery. I want to know what I'm clicking on.
That is pretty
Yeah,
amazing,
come on.
though. That's an amazing website.
It looks
How much do you think
it
that
looks
would,
good.
How much do you think that costs?
A little blimp comes by with the...
Over $400.
Come on. Look at that.
Look, I bet this is his Twitter.
Oh, wait, when you-
because it's a little birdie.
Yeah,
Yep.
I don't like having to guess all that stuff.
Yeah, I
No way.
a lot of people started doing that years ago. It's like, what am I clicking on right here?
Is this a brand new fucking looking website? I don't need the, I feel like I should have that.
No.
I'm doing
No?
here? No, God, no.
Just get a simple
I don't know
thing.
what I'm clicking on.
For
What are you
eggs.
clicking on?
What's going on?
A giant octopus.
Like, this
just
is
took you
amazing, but I
somewhere.
don't want to
Wow.
do it.
It is
Look at that site.
It is amazing, really.
You need...
How expensive is that, though? Would that be good on the eye? How many questions am I going to ask? I'm not Jim Carrey.
All you need is somebody to go to your Twitter. They find you. Oh, JimNorton.com. Where's the dates? Now I'll pay to go see him perform stand-up.
No, but I'm looking at a guy who makes $20 million a film. He's
Yeah.
iconic, and I'm like, why don't I have that website? Because it's probably $1 million website.
We're going somewhere.
Whoa.
I don't know where I am now.
See, how do you do that in WordPress?
Now he's on the big satellite dish from
Cable Guy.
Cable Guy.
Yeah, what theme is this?
It's like all of
It's
his,
all his movies.
Yeah, his what theme?
I think it's
what theme
Remember
did he
Me?
use?
Oh, then I should do a bunch of one-line things.
Did he use World Map? Try something else.
I am. We're counting
What's
down.
the 9/8?
Oh.
Can you make this?
Counting down to where we're going next.
And then we go somewhere else.
Yep.
Can you use iWeb to make
It
this?
shoots us over. Okay. Here we
hope we're
go.
going down
Whoa.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, now we're in like
This is scary.
in hell.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, I see.
It's our studio.
Well, that
too
is
big.
amazing sight. Gotta give him that.
Yeah, I mean, it's cool.
Yeah.
But this is more like, I would go to this site to have fun.
Right.
Not to find Jim Carrey.
No.
Yeah, if I clicked on something and it took me to his Twitter page, I'd be pissed off because I'm not on his fun website
Oh, we're going
anymore.
somewhere.
Whoa.
Oh.
Ooh, all right. Sexy time.
Now he's
There's Ace Ventura.
up in the clouds.
Let me click on Ace and see what happens.
All right.
Here we
Did
go.
he just build this
He
website
just shit out
for,
of football.
Shit out of
for
football.
fun?
Maybe.
There's no money to be made
Click
off
on the
this website.
spaceman.
All right. Oh.
Oh, the little hatch opens.
Hat opens and it's a Jim Carrey face.
Jim Carrey- and
yeah, I
that's
think
all?
he's just having a good
Do
time.
you think he built it
on
or
Click
no?
on nude Jim Carrey.
Click on nude Jim Carrey.
I did.
Nothing? Oh.
Yeah, what do you think? His peck is going to fall out of the clouds?
Oh, now we're going somewhere again.
This is a very fun-looking
Ah.
site, though.
Wow.
Oh, we're back
Oh, we're
here.
Back in
now?
heck.
All right.
All right, let's go. piss.
Yeah, we'll take a break and be right back. Thank you.
The Opie and Anthony Show. The Opie and Anthony Show continues in moments. Continues in moments.
Oh. Hi, everybody. I guess we're supposed to be waiting for Dice, but he's over at Howard, I guess, with Adam Carolla and Howard and Dice, and they're all talking. So I'm just looking at the clock. Tick tock. Yes, Kenny.
The pool in your hotel is a saltwater pool.
It's okay.
Oh,
Mine is too. Mine is too.
I want a
At my
saltwater
house.
pool.
Yeah.
I have one at my house.
I think ours is
Great.
tap.
It's tap water.
Tap water. It's a hose. They just cracked open a fire hydrant outside the hotel. Me and Travis are going to play in it in our skivvies.
It was such a nice weekend at the house. Oh, just relaxing by the pool. Just tweeting horrible things.
I was going to say.
Relaxed.
Sounds relaxing.
Well, everyone gets the impression that I sit there just fucking going crazy, tweeting all these things that I tweet about, like the Trayvon Martin thing and everything. But no, I'm poolside. I'm sitting there. I'm drinking a beer. I got the 70s on 7 playing here on XM Satellite Radio.
Wow.
Nice crossover right there.
Yeah.
I just did. Like cross promotion.
You ever hear Denny?
I've heard of this guy.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think that kid will go far. I saw Denny when I left Friday. I have a little chit-chat with him.
I would
Going to the
imagine.
elevator.
Not many people get by Denny without some chit chat.
Without a little bit of chit chat. Ain't that the truth? But it was so nice, just fucking doing that. And then last night, there was nothing on, and I figured, you know what? Let me give this Orange is the New Black a try.
Oh God,
the female prison fucking show.
Yeah,
on Netflix. Now, because I'm thinking, and I'm sure I'm like a lot of people, I'm thinking Netflix original programming. What did they have? That Lilyhammer show for a while?
Lilyhammer. They had House of Cards.
Right.
With Kevin Spacey.
Yes, where Kevin Spacey, every week, he would join up with another celebrity, and they would build card houses.
Correct.
And see who put the last piece on. And the last person to do it before it fell, they'd have to use the stamps to go to the trading stamps to go get either a canoe or what did the girls want at the pretty house?
No idea what you're talking about.
Boys wanted a canoe, a sewing machine.
Yeah.
Very good. Stupid.
What was that? Yeah,
yeah. But unfortunately, the girls got their dad to help lick those trading stamps, and when they handed them to the guy behind the counter, he dropped dead.
So the girls wanted a sewing machine, and the boys wanted a father who didn't jerk off whenever he saw them without their underpants on.
I don't think you could get that with S&H trading stamps. Is that even something that anybody... How old do you have to be to remember trading stamps?
How old do you have to be to know stamps? Nobody mails anything.
I know. These weren't mailing stamps, though. You go to the store, right, and you'd buy something. And they would go, yes, we have S&H trading stamps. We have green stamps here. We have, and you'd buy something, and they would tear off a thing of stamps. And you'd have a stamp book. And then you'd fill up the pages with these big, with stamps. They were the size of a postage stamp.
Like when you go to Disney World and all the kids are trading pins?
Yeah, but you just have the one. You wouldn't trade them.
Because you couldn't get it out of your stamp book.
Because, you couldn't get around it.
You just went to the store and bought a stamp and then put it in a book?
No, you would buy things and they would give you the stamps for the amount that you bought. Like, oh, you bought $50 in groceries. Here's 18 trading stamps.
And they're valueless, these stamps.
Valueless to a point. You'd fill up the book, and then for 50 full books of trading stamps, you go to the S&H trading stamp place, and you could get something like a sewing machine or something.
Would you have to go there, or could you order it online?
Online?
Let me see its trading stamp, what they had.
It was...
Were these kind of like sticker books?
Yes.
I remember sticker books.
But they were
scam.
They're still around.
It wasn't a scam. It was just a thing.
No, it was a scam to try to get you to buy more shit so that way you get stamps and trade it in for some bullshit.
See, there they are. Click up a picture.
Here's the second link is an article from 1987, New York Times, What's New in Trading Stamps.
They still had trading stamps in 87? Look, see, that's what they looked like. Look,
that's not cool.
S&H green stamps.
I do remember them.
God, I remember those fucking... See, there you go. And now you'd pop them. See that?
What are they called? Green stamps?
They were S&H green stamps.
By green with envy.
No. Yes, Kenny?
I kind of remember. Well, it's kind of like when you have a credit card and you get rewards points.
Right, exactly.
Yes.
Yeah, see, Sam doesn't remember that
there
either.
You go.
Exactly, because he's never gotten a reward.
Paste
I mean, I've never done
tens here.
Good.
Oh, so they're like 5s and 10s.
Paste 3 10s there. Oh, they would come in different denominations.
So it is. It's reward points, except it's physical.
Yes.
Yeah,
that
physical
sucks.
Like you're holding your reward points.
You have to keep track of your reward points?
Everything wasn't electronical back in the day.
I remember these, but not as rewards. Like this was more like sticker books where you bought like a Masters of the Universe, stamps things.
Well, I remember collecting stamps,
that's
but
a lot
not
different.
saving up shitty number stamps to trade them in.
I found some Lou Gehrig stamps over the weekend, and I thought,
no, they would move.
Oh.
They were just stuck to the page, motionless. We got it, Jim. First time you said it.
And I thought they might be worth something because I was like, they're 25-cent Lou
Fuck
Gehrig
yeah.
stamps. Yeah, I go on eBay, $3-4.
What year are they from?
I don't remember, but like...
Oh, they're probably recent, that's why.
No, they're not recent. They were in like all my old baseball cards, which are just worth absolutely nothing.
Garbage.
Nothing.
The ones that used to be worth money are still worth okay money, but it's the ones that they pumped out after. The Don Russ, Frank Thomas Sideway Hat Edition.
Cards from the
Sideways
80s.
Hat Edition.
cards from the 80s and 90s are worth pennies, if that. There's like 10 maybe that
Ricky
if you have them,
Henderson's rookie card. Let's look that up.
it's probably not worth that much.
It was worth
And
$100 years ago.
Now it's not worth shit unless you get it graded, and it's not worth shit unless it's graded 10. And if it's not a 10, then
Gem
nobody fucking wants it.
Mint 10 condition. Gem Mint 10.
So if you
Let's open this up.
Is the idea that your mom would go grocery shopping and then the kids would get the stamps?
No, the mom
yeah, the mom
did the
guy.
stamps because she would get stuff she wanted. Oh, look, a comforter. I could get a comforter
That
for this
sounds
many
what a
books.
Well, they
horrible
used to have a
system.
little hot fan that you'd put, and it was called a cunt warmer, and it had a clip that could go on the front of your office chair, and every lady wanted a cunt warming fan.
All $41.
All right, so here's one that's rated 9 mint.
That's not
320
Gem
so
Mint
far.
10.
Yes, okay, it's $320, right?
Yeah, but I mean, this was 1980. I'm talking about stuff that was like 85.
Filter it
to
highest
95.
price to lowest and see what the fuck
Yeah,
we
yeah.
got
Like when
here.
they just completely oversaturated the market.
Right, that's what-
Those
yeah.
cards are all worth.
When everyone bought
All
them
right,
just
there.
to collect.
Wait,
Right.
go up all the way.
No, I'm not going to see what people are asking. I
It's
wanna see
that's a
what-
rough guess.
4,400.
That's not what it's worth. That's what they're.
Who
seeing
are you,
here.
the guy from Pawn Stars?
Exactly.
Hey, just because they're selling it, because people come in and they go, I've seen this online for $4,000, and they'll be like, yeah, people can sell it for whatever they
You
want.
can ask whatever you want.
That's not what I'm giving you. I'll give you 25 cents for it.
Here you
Okay.
go.
I'm going to get
PSA
some
Mint
bubble gum.
9, $398.
Okay,
so it's
so
about 400.
That's
Between-
about
yeah.
what I expected. I thought it was 100 and something, so.
Yeah.
How about, I just want to name baseball cards I used to have. I remember when I was collecting the 1979 Topps set. It's the only set I ever collected.
Tops was all you got. That
I
was
couldn't get Alan Bannister from the White Sox.
Oh,
That
I
was
thought
the
it was
last
the
card, and
Incredible Hulk.
my friend Neil Grant had it, and he gave it to me. I remember I traded. I couldn't believe he had Alan Bannister, so I got it, and he gave it to me in tin foil, and I traded him a couple of cards for it. I probably traded him good ones. Here's 6 Munsons and a Reggie for an Alan Bannister.
Oof. Why would you want that?
He was the last one in the set.
Oh, God.
That was it.
You
Yeah, went
dope.
for $26 the other day.
Is it really?
Yeah, and that's a Gem Mint 10.
I couldn't believe my
Rated.
Alan Bannister. That was so hard to get. It's such an awful looking card, too.
Yeah, and it's like you think you've got these cards that might be worth something, but you know, if they're not properly centered and if the corner
Right.
they're worth
Everything's a
shit.
problem.
How much is the 1979 Topps set worth? They had there was a good Reggie Jackson in that one, and that was Thurman's last card.
Oh.
I remember when he died, I wrote the date of his death on the card, like
What a dummy.
Exactly. Gem Mint douche I was.
You wrote the date of it. Look at that. How much?
I mean,
$2.
1979 Topps baseball lot complete, $4.
$4.
No, this is the pick 20 cards.
No, you fucking dork. The entire set. The
whole
set that a little
set.
eager boy collected.
Aw.
Hi, I got a Reggie.
$55.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. 1979 Topps baseball set, near complete.
Near.
725 cards, mint.
Exactly,
$55.
near complete. No one knows that guy. There was a couple of good ones in there. The top 78 one had Eddie Murray's rookie card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have that.
I used
It's
to
worth
flip.
nothing.
I used
Eddie
to
Murray's
flip
rookie
my
card?
cards.
Yeah, you know why mine's worth nothing?
I'd lose.
Because it's got
yours?
like a corner ding on it.
What's the corner ding?
It's got a soft
It's a
corner.
little flattened out corner.
Still worth it. You're just looking in the wrong place.
No,
Am I-
you have to have these things in perfect condition.
Are my X-Men Marvel masterpieces worth anything?
Those Marvel masterpieces were some fucking nice cards.
Yeah.
I thought I have Planet of the Apes cards, like from the fucking movie. I have some really old ones, and they're worth no money either.
I went
Yeah.
to public school in a low-income area, so I used to have to, if I was going to bring my Marvel cards to school, my mom would make me put a lock on my book bag because I brought them in one time and they all got stolen.
Of course they did. Of course
And
they
then one
did.
time I brought in my Pogs and they got stolen too.
What are Pogs?
You don't remember Pogs?
No, I don't.
Oh, Pogs were the shit.
I had a custom-made Big Daddy Cool diesel slammer and somebody stole it.
Enough
you know
times,
those Pogs,
enough
right?
times gone by where I could reference it now and say, well, they probably thought they were family photos.
There it is.
All right.
Now it made the
Travis.
circle.
Yeah. Travis, it took a little while, but that's okay. They'd steal your Marvel cards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I go to gym class and then I'd come back and my binder would be gone.
Your binder?
I had my cards in a binder.
What cards did you have?
So mean.
Marvel Masterpieces.
What are those?
Those are all my X-Men cards. Was the shit in 3rd grade. Except people stole them all the time because I went to school in a low-income area.
But the X-Men stuff, if you want X-Men stuff that's worth money, it's got to be the comic books. X-Men 94.
Back then, back then it was like you'd go to the store and you'd get a pack of X-Men cards.
There was a time, like a few years back, where things were valuable, the older things, but then they started selling things that they thought would be collectible, and so many people bought them that it's not collectible anymore. There's
once
just
you
too much
make
of it out there.
A lot of something.
Yeah.
Like, I was reading some article about cards the other day, and it's like, this Shaq rookie card that was one of 85,000. Well, now it's not collectible.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, my goof mom has drawers full of Beanie Babies.
Oh, the Beanie Baby craze.
Yeah.
Where everyone thought they were going to be fucking worth money.
Cashing out and paying off that mortgage.
Yeah, yeah.
And they all have the plastic protectors on the tags to make sure, because once the tag got bent.
Yeah. This increased in value. This Beanie Baby. We have the Beanie Unicorn.
Yeah.
And this is a coveted. And it's trying to say that they, are worth thousands of dollars.
How many people do you think saved their Pokemon Charizard card?
Oh, yeah.
Was that a biggie?
That's what I remember. That was like the big one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't even tell you.
My brother used to get on board with every single trend. He was all about Beanie Babies.
Oh, no.
Then he was all about Pokemons. He was all about Tamagotchis.
I was all about Pokemon when we were selling them at Burger King, and I was.
You're all about robbing Burger King for their Happy Meal
taking them and
toys.
selling complete sets on eBay.
Damn,
asshole.
You thief.
Nah,
Is this I see somebody walking.
No, that's the photographer.
I got to piss if we're waiting for Andrew. So, I mean, you guys
I think he's still on Howard.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we could do that then.
I don't want to stop the whole.
Stop the whole rigmarole.
Yeah.
Wasn't I talking about fucking Orange is the New Black?
Orange is the New Black.
I don't know what happened there.
We should
Talking
see
about
one of those.
Kenny.
One of those girls is being pitched to us. I would love to. And I
Yes.
met one of them at the cellar. She was beautiful.
Fucking.
What's up, Kenny?
Yeah, Kenny.
Your next guest is in the bathroom, so I don't know if you want to take a quick
All right,
break.
I'll go in there and I'm going to see his cock anyway.
All right, we'll do that. We'll take a break. We'll come back and see if Dice is here. All right.
The Opie and Anthony Show continues in moments.
Yeah. Hi, everybody. Hi there. I'm looking outside and I see Andrew Dice Clay outside the studio. And I got to tell you, he looks fabulous. He's out there just chit-chatting with Norton. I would call him in, but
Hey, guys.
like what? No.
good.
Calm down. It's okay, Roland. The longer he's out there. He's taking photos. Come on in. Come on in, everybody.
I didn't know we were on.
We just came on.
Oh, okay.
Hey, DC. What up, yo? Take a seat, Dice. You look
What up, yo?
fucking fantastic. I
Thank
got to
you.
tell you. You're standing out there. You're trim, slim, svelte Dice.
In the cage, my friend.
You're in the cage.
Me and Norton.
Yeah.
Look at I couldn't
know,
believe
right?
when I saw Norton in
Can
Vegas.
you believe it?
You know, the shape he's in.
Yeah.
You know, and I heard through the grapevine that you've been in the cage.
Yeah.
Going to the gym, doing the right
yeah.
thing.
Going to the gym?
No,
Going to the
him.
gym and eating better.
Is it a lie?
No.
No, I'm going today.
It's
I go
English,
tomorrow.
but it's not a lie.
You know,
he has been going to the gym and
Yeah.
working out like a maniac.
Yeah, I go constantly.
And you, what do you do? What do you do, Dice? What do you do? What do you do to work out? Weights? You do?
I do
cardio?
everything.
You
I do the
everything?
cardio. I normally
Yeah?
start with the cardio.
Yeah.
And any trainer that tells you to end with cardio is an asshole human being.
Really?
Yeah, because that's the trick. It's a trick, Anthony.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when you do cardio last, let's say you hire a trainer.
I
They
do.
go, all right, stay on this for 40 minutes. I got to go. And they leave. Cardio's the most important. After that, everything else is extra. You know what I
Gravy.
mean? Using the weights, all that stuff. That's like the cherry on top.
That's like
all.
building up, you know.
Yeah, when a trainer comes on, hey, you want me to train you? You know, let me work you out.
Oh, yeah?
I'll work you out. How does that sound?
I got the trainer.
You got the trainer?
Yeah, he comes over the house. I got a whole room
I used to,
just for that.
I used to have a trainer.
Because I wouldn't go.
Well, you see, but I am self-motivated that way. Like,
See,
I
I'm
like
not.
being in the gym.
I don't.
You know?
I like being in the room next to my bedroom.
Well, then don't.
That's what I do.
Don't do it.
But that's what I do.
You know, you've always been a lean guy. You don't need to train. Get on You could have a treadmill in your house.
But I do.
He does.
I do.
And you won't get on it. Make my mic louder.
But I make my mic
louder.
You got to turn your headphones up, maybe too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And you know how to work the electronicals.
Yeah.
Do me a favor.
No. I got the trainer. He comes over.
Okay.
Comes over, and we do weights and shit, and I do the treadmill on the days he's not there. I don't need him watching me on a fucking
But
treadmill.
that's what I'm saying. That's why I don't like these trainers that go, you need to be on the treadmill last. Yeah,
Right,
for who?
right.
You?
Yeah.
For you? Because you told me.
No, he's gonna work from the time he gets there till the time he leaves.
That's it.
You know?
So he comes to your house, you don't go to a gym?
No, he comes to the house. It's great.
You got a whole setup like that?
The
You
whole
got-
setup. Weights, the whole fucking deal. And I do that, work out for...
No, but when you say
hour and a half.
weights, the whole fucking deal, like what comes after the weights?
What do you mean?
What's the whole fucking deal?
Oh, and a machine. A machine where you could fucking, you're pulling, you're pushing, you're fucking lifting.
That's how I look at chicks.
Yeah, you pull,
You know what I
push,
mean? When they
lift,
do
you
that little
fucking-
frog bounce.
Yeah?
You know, when they climb on top, they put their hands at your sides, they start bouncing that
Oh,
fucking
yeah,
fat
yeah.
ass,
Yeah.
tworking it on your dick.
You got to watch, though.
You know what I mean?
Sometimes they
That's
lean.
the workout.
But sometimes they lean in a direction where it's like, do you know how this cock works? It's not hinged like a ball joint
you know
at the
what?
bottom.
I
It
put him
fucking-
through. I put him through a little boot camp session first,
Yeah.
just to train him what
a
I
little
need.
training what you
You know
need.
what I mean?
I
You know
love
what I
that
mean?
one where they want to hop on and then lean back. It's like my fucking... It's called a hard on, not a fucking soft on.
No, but you can
It
work
doesn't
that
bend
angle.
like-
You can work that angle.
You can, but they got to do it slow, Dice. You lean back slow. You don't
Well,
fucking...
you get a novice, you get what you deserve.
Go back, well...
You know what I mean?
You're right.
I like getting them a little broken in. I don't mind if a chick's been fucking for a few years.
You don't mind them a little
You know what
sloppy?
No, I like a girl
frayed
that
around
knows
the
what
edges?
she's doing because a lot of...
A
You know,
gem mint
No,
7?
but seriously, when you go with a lot of these girls,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
And they give you the I'm a nice girl. I don't really do these kind of things like girly and relate. It's like, you know what? Then you're not for me.
Okay.
You know, I like a girl that could just sort of hop on and join the team.
Doesn't need any instruction.
Join my team of fucking bulls.
The manual's been lost for years.
You like all this twerking stuff? Fucking, they took a stripper's move and gave it a name.
Right.
You know?
Yes, thank you. You're right.
You know, my wife's been doing that for me since the day I met her. I walk in the house, she's
Yeah.
twerking over there.
Twerking.
You know what I mean? I go, they stole your move.
It's become very like an African American move or something.
I just fucking love
Do you
any
love it?
chick that has the nerve to go in a public place to a club and say, basically, this is what I could do on your fucking cock. And I'm going, you filthy animal, I want to marry you.
That is what they're doing. Is like, look what I could do if your cock was right here and I was on it.
Yeah, I mean, think of that.
Yeah.
How they start moving each cheek individually, like they're showing you that. I said, you think that's some? Watch my balls. One's doing the samba, the other one's doing the merengue.
Do you twerk with
You know
your
what I
nuts?
mean? I twerk with my
You
fucking
twerk
nuts.
with your nutsack. I just don't. I don't think they get into bed though and do those things. I think it's a thing they do, and then they get into bed and just fucking lay there anyway.
Exactly.
Lay there like fucking,
exactly.
Yeah, it's like how about
Lay there like a dead fucking fish.
How about your work? Yeah, there
Start
you go.
fucking, sister.
Yeah,
There you go.
There's some twerking.
There
Oh
we
my
go.
God, look at that big ass.
That's a nice, big, fucking fat ass.
And she's doing it in like a bakery.
No, she's in a grocery. Yeah, there we go. Pick up the... You got another one? There we
Now
go.
she's by the milk aisle.
Yeah, she should be very proud of her accomplishment.
Her ass really moves in a wonderful way.
Yeah, it really is. And it's a big fat dumper.
It just reminds me of some animalistic mating ritual.
Well, we
Like-
are animals.
Yeah, but
we're
I don't
fucking,
know.
we're
Yeah,
simians.
we're animals. If I was with her, my dick would whistle at her.
Yeah?
Yeah, my dick makes noise sometimes.
That would feel good.
checked out.
But I'll tell you, that big fucking juicy ass hitting against your stomach and pubis
Yeah.
would just milk your dick.
pubis?
Yeah, like the little area above your dick. It's called
The hair?
It's a pubis. No, the pubic hair is the pubic hair, but the pubis is the area right along above the penis.
You know what? I'm not that. I didn't want to go to school to learn.
Yeah, it's a pubis.
You know what I mean? Norton knows all this shit, but she is great.
She would milk your penis really nicely.
Oh my God! Look at this. She's not even trying.
She's just jumping up and down, and her ass is really like fucking shaking.
I wouldn't say I'm attracted to her at all, but that she would make you come really good.
What? You're not attracted to that?
No,
a beefy chick like that?
No, I don't like her face that much.
I don't.
Who's
like
even
that.
looking at that?
But the ass would make you come.
If you're looking at her face, she's not doing a job.
I don't like that ass.
But why not pick the dress up and show us the? See, there goes one cheek. Here we go.
I'll tell you, Aunt, it would make you come. You wouldn't believe. You'd probably go, holy mackerel, I'm coming already. You wouldn't believe how fucking well you came with that girl.
Really?
Yeah, her ass would fucking. It would milk.
That
your
really
dick.
is a good one.
I don't know. It's too big.
Twerk, you mother.
I
like a
that.
fat ass.
I'm not a big
You know
on
what
a
I mean?
fat ass, Dice.
Well, I like a beefy ass. I'll put it to you that way.
Yeah.
I do too.
But
we got a lot
too
to talk about today. I got a lot going on. We're talking about fucking twerking, slobs, banging, balls to the face.
You know, when you come in, we usually talk about just shoving dicks in chicks.
Okay, I know.
But you do have a lot going on.
So you're like running the show today.
Opie has jury duty.
He's on jury duty.
Yeah, he just left for jury duty.
Yeah,
he went over there.
Somebody else that'll get off.
Yeah,
everybody gets off. I don't even know why they have courtrooms anymore. All right, well, let's draw this out for a few weeks, and you could leave.
You think that's
You know,
it? Yeah.
Fucking the justice. There is no justice.
I don't think you agreed with the Trayvon, the Zimmerman trial. What?
No, I'm talking about that kid that stole the socks from Macy's. You know what I mean? They put him in court.
Oh,
you know,
that big
grand
trial.
Theft. You know.
Yeah.
I'm like, you got to be able to steal in this day and age. Things are too expensive.
Well, that's true. I don't.
You know,
think
people
socks,
get guilty over stealing.
Socks ain't bad, and stealing like that.
No, but he took like thousands of them.
Oh.
Yeah, off a truck. And
So
I'm like,
it's
it's
grand
socks. You need them.
Yeah, who gives a shit?
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah.
So you do have a lot going on, Dice. A fucking Woody Allen movie.
Yeah, tonight's the premiere. I'm very excited
Big
about
premiere.
it. Very excited about
And I'd be. That is huge.
Yeah.
How was it working with Woody?
Woody's the greatest.
Is he great?
He was great. He let me do what I'm supposed to do.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? And, you know, from what I'm reading, it's almost like embarrassing.
What do you mean?
Well, you know what? I really showed up to do a great job because I knew the kind of like actors I was going to work with.
It's huge.
You know what I mean? You're
Yeah.
working with Alec and Kate Blanchett, and you know these are the Sally Hawkins, Golden Globe winners. So I was like, I really got to bring an A game, and I didn't do a movie in 12 years.
Jesus.
You know, but you know, when I see these like the Wall Street Journal, the way they're writing me up, and I'm like, this is the craziest thing I've ever been involved in.
You know what I'm seeing here, Dice? And I'm not kidding around either.
No, I know what you're talking now.
This could be the fucking John Travolta Pulp Fiction thing for you.
But that's what they're saying. They're talking about Mickey Rourke and the wrestler. But but I'm like, these guys. I mean, guys like Mickey Rourke to me are the best.
Yeah.
I mean, to me, he's one of the greatest actors just ever. He just is.
Yeah.
So I understood that, and he's the star of that movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And even though Travolta, was a supporting role in Pulp Fiction, it was still a giant part.
Sure.
You know what I mean? And so I get, but this is really, it set me back a little. I'm pretty like overwhelmed.
A little humbled?
I'm very humbled.
Yeah?
Yeah, I mean, I'm talking to you now just straight.
Yeah,
I feel like I really hope I did as good a job as what he's been saying, and that's all I wanted to do.
What's the character?
Well, he's a very regular guy. You know what I mean? He's a guy that's gone through a lot of stuff, which I can relate to. But I had to go pretty deep. It's like I got my own method of acting. I know how to get there. But, I just can't believe the press on this.
Yeah.
I mean, the AP came out, Associated Press, the other night to take pictures when I was in Vegas at Vinyl, which I've done the AP before.
Yeah, sure.
And they never send anybody to take pictures. And the guy said, honestly, Dice, this is the biggest story in showbiz right now.
Wow.
And I'm like, you're kidding me. Because I'm playing Vinyl. I'm at the Hard Rock in Vegas. And I'm like, this is all going on around me. I don't even get it.
And big premiere
Yeah,
tonight.
I haven't felt this, honestly, since '88, since the Rodney
Jesus.
special. See, when the Rodney special aired, I knew what had happened. That I would even talk to Dennis back then when when I was doing like Rascals 28 shows in a row, and he was looking to put me like in 500-seat rooms,
And I'm like, it's bigger than that. And I didn't. The only way to prove it was to have him put me on sale somewhere else in the country because he felt it was territorial. And he put me in Phoenix at the theater, Celebrity Theater, one show, but they sold 3 in one day. Man. And that's when he realized this isn't normal. You know, and I haven't had that feeling. I feel very like elevated. Like my whole mind, my whole mood about this whole thing.
It's time.
I mean, and like, you know, people have been asking me, like, what if you had to pick like 3 things in your career that really would mark you? I said, well, the Rodney special, because that just blew me through the roof.
Oh, hell yeah.
Then when I was doing the arenas, you know, led to Madison Square Garden.
Yeah.
And now this Woody movie, because it's the shot of a lifetime.
Oh, shit.
But I didn't know it when I was doing it. I just really wanted to do a great job for him.
How did you read for him?
Because if Woody doesn't like a performance, he'll throw it out and just cast somebody else and reshoot it.
Yeah, he did that to Kramer.
You know, well, but that's what he does. That's why his movie, like, he'll go, the guy's not getting it. Get rid of him and get me the right actor.
Yeah.
You know, so when I'm on that set, it's like, just do a great job for me.
These pretzels are making me thirsty. Something like that. You deliver the line like that.
Oh, but that's not what I'm doing.
I know.
How did you read for him? You go in, you meet with him, and then he just hands you a script. I hear he wants to talk to you first, right?
I went in there, and it was very loose, and he was with the casting lady and the producer, and he was very cool, very laid back, and, you know, we're doing a film, and would you read a few pages? You know, and I'm like, can you give me something to go on? You know? And he goes, well, you know, you just take a look. You know, and I went in another room with the casting. I went through 2 pages. I said, I got this. Let's go in. But she was like, are you sure? Because I only went through it the one time, but I could see what it was. So I do it for him. And I go, look, I don't even know if the guy's from the East Coast. I don't know anything. If you want, I'll do it again. And he goes, well, you have the essence. It was perfect. And I was like, all right, you know, I guess I'll see you on the set. You know, but when I actually got the text that I didn't even open it from my manager, Bruce, you know, and I just saw you got the, you know, it was an emotional thing for me.
Wow.
You know, because, you know, number one, it's like something my parents would have always wanted to see me do. Anytime I would do a movie, I mean, my mother loved that I was the comic I am, but like if I get a movie, she'd go, "Is it a drama?" Because she loved dramatic. She knew I could do the drama.
Yeah.
And I go, "Well, Mom, I'm a comic. It's like a comedy, you know." But this is like something they would have just loved. I mean, you know, I could just see them talking about it. You know,
I've seen you act,
you know,
and act like, you know, where you wouldn't even know.
Yeah, but it wasn't. You're talking about like Crime Story years ago.
Yeah,
but even that was more animated.
Yeah.
You know, this isn't as animated.
But I saw even like way early on, like in fucking MASH. When you were in MASH,
that's right.
I remember that. It was like fucking holy shit.
That was their last Halloween episode.
Was it?
Yeah. You know, that was the last year they were on. I was like, I couldn't believe I got that back then.
Yeah,
that was the beginning. It was one of the first parts I ever got.
Yeah.
You know, and then the whole Dice thing went crazy like 8 years later. You know, it's been a very interesting career.
No shit.
You know, I know you've been part of a big part of it. You know, you've been part of a bit. Everybody here has been part of it.
Yeah.
He has not been.
You know,
no,
I don't know this fucking guy, and I don't trust him.
Good.
You know what I mean?
Good instincts.
You know, any guy that looks at me like that, I don't trust.
Yeah.
But anyway, no, I'm just fucking with you. You know that, right?
Travis is a good guy. Yeah.
How do you know?
I
you
have
live
him
with
over
him?
the house. He's come over the house. His wife, his
Live
lovely
with him for a
kid,
week.
and-
You live with it.
No, live with it. Fuck that.
Exactly.
No
so
way.
how great is he really?
Good point, Dice.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, we live together.
He's nice to be in here with
during
you.
the hurricane, he did live at my house. Him and
Well,
his
wasn't that
family.
nice of him? Wasn't that nice of him? Because
power was out and his
because he was riding a
couldn't even
U-boat around his house. He moved in
It
with
was,
you.
yeah.
Did you a favor?
He was down in where are you down there? Rockaway. Yeah. So.
Oh wow, that
he
really
got
got.
pummeled.
Is everything all right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For us, yeah.
Crazy with the fucking.
Oh, it's
in
it was
Vegas
insane.
now. You know, last time I was in Vegas, 118
300 degrees. Yeah.
118 in the dark.
In the dark.
In the fucking nighttime dark.
But you don't. The thing is, you don't have to go outside. in
I
Vegas.
absorbed it.
Did you absorb it?
Yeah, I don't care. It doesn't bother me.
You fucking probably turned it into pure energy. You're like a solar panel. You soak it
But
in.
you know what? I
and
just
turn
take
it.
it.
Into
It's
energy.
like people. It's so high. Yeah. Well, just adapt. That's what it is. It's almost at the point where I felt like weathermen
Yeah.
You know, like when it used to hit like 90 degrees, like it would be like if you don't have to go out, don't go out.
Right.
You know, even here, you know.
Yeah.
But there they go 118. I'm waiting for a guy like the weather guy to come on like in a tank top and shorts going, you ain't gonna fucking believe this shit. 135. Just stay the fuck in. Do yourselves a favor. Find some broad, bury your balls in a fucking grease pit, and have a good night.
Grease pit.
Why would he say that? Like, he might say stay the fuck in, but why would he tell you to fuck a girl?
Because what else are you going to do when you're in the house? You either whack your own bag or you have somebody whack it for you.
You watch TV.
Like the other day, I'm rinsing my cock off in this chick's asshole.
Yeah, sure. Rinsing it off in her asshole.
No, come on. We're just fucking around doing it.
Of course we are.
How's your podcast, though? Your podcast is all the way up there.
Yeah, here on the Opie and Anthony podcast. It comes out on Wednesdays.
Yeah, because I do the Rolling with Dice and Wheels.
Yes.
You know, which is doing phenomenal. You know, we don't have a. You know, what do? You take part of the show and
We
put
just
it.
take part of the show and put it on.
You know,
it's for people that usually probably can't get this show. Because of something, you know.
Well, it's a great idea.
And
I
then
mean,
they could get some of us on there. Yeah, it does very well.
Well, the Rolling with Dice and Wheels is just, it's like a freak thing. I like talking about it.
Yeah,
because, number one, Joe Rogan, really pushed me to do my own podcast.
Yeah, he's got
And
a good one going.
Wheels is hysterical. He started doing his own podcast to get me to do a podcast.
Oh, is that how he got you?
Oh, yeah, that's how he scams me into every fucking thing, right? You know, why are you doing a podcast? Well, I just like doing it, you know. And then he gets me to do Rolling with Dice and Wheels. But Rogan was right. And, you know, we're only on like 2.5 months, but we got over 200,000 followers.
Wow, shit. Yeah,
you know, we were told by iTunes we'll probably hit over 1 million by like October. I mean, it's a real freak thing.
What kind of show? What do you
well,
just
we roll.
sit
We
there
go
and
anywhere.
bullshit
We've broken into we broke into a foreclosed home a few weeks ago and barbecued. You know, because I don't like being stuck like in a studio.
Oh, okay.
Like I
so
couldn't do this all day.
Yeah, believe
like
me.
be inside. Like our first one was in the desert.
Yeah.
You know, like a half hour outside of Vegas. You know, like just.
Oh man, that's
and
where
he
they
was
dump
like,
the
"Why-"
bodies.
Yeah, he's going, why do we got to be here? I go, because I don't need to be inside. You know, Wheels is funny because he's like, we're inside. We're 80 miles outside of town. You know,
Oh man.
But we roll. We go to bars. We go anywhere.
Hence the rolling.
You know, I'll do the show anywhere as long as I'm not inside.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? And you know, we talk about anything. You
Yeah.
know, there's a lot of problems on the show, but you know,
What do you
people.
mean?
Well, you know, people they like everything going on, but you never know what's going on. It's almost like what I would call like the first reality podcast show. It's almost
Okay.
like a TV show, only you don't see the TV.
Oh, okay. All right. Now I'm kind of getting the drift of
we
this.
just live it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
whatever there's no format, there's no structure. You know, I really don't know what I'm doing. You know me.
Yeah.
You know, I just wing it, and you know, and now and then we have a guest.
Yeah.
Did you do it, Norton?
I've never been invited.
Oh man.
I would love you to do
I
it,
would love
but I
to.
don't
I
want
haven't.
to. He was in Vegas for a day. I'm not going to break his balls, do my podcast.
Right.
Because I don't even give a fuck if we have a guest. I actually hate when we have guests because
Yeah.
then you got to like ask questions.
Yeah.
You know, about somebody you know. Well, him I love. But,
Sure.
you know, if you have somebody else on, like I want to say, I don't even give a fuck about you.
Yeah,
Who you had on?
So, who? The last comic we had on was,
I don't know.
Can I say a funny
yes,
thing?
Bowden. You know.
Alonzo Bowden.
Kenny might know.
okay.
Alonzo Bowden.
Yeah.
Kenny?
Alonzo, yeah.
Well, yes, Kenny, you want to add
He
something?
was a great guest. He's like the only comic we had on the show.
Kenny would like to add something here.
Kenny,
for-
feel free.
Yeah, sure. I didn't even see you come in.
Andrew does this funny thing. He goes to Wheels, we'll be right back. And Wells goes, what are you talking about? We're doing a podcast. We're not going. He goes, but that's what radio guys say.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
So you just say, we'll be right back.
Yeah.
But then you don't go anywhere.
Well, that's what he said. He said, like, because like guys like you'll always go, we'll be right back.
Yeah.
You know what I
gotta
mean?
take a commercial
And,
break
you know,
or
so Wheels, like, says, like, no, but we're not going anywhere.
Yeah.
You know, so we're not back. We're still here.
Well, that'll probably come in handy if you do get some sponsors and then they cut the show up and play it again. They could put the commercials right
That's
there where you
true.
said that.
Yeah, but I didn't even understand that part. Because, like,
course
all
not.
Wheels does is take money from me to buy shit.
Uh-huh. Oh,
You know,
okay.
and I'll see, like, 3 new wires.
Yeah.
I'll go, I gave you $1,700.
Three new wires.
And he goes, yeah, but I got the wires. Look at the mic. We got good headphones.
I'll see,
I go,
because he
that's
knows.
17.
He knows you don't know the
Well, I don't even have
electronicals
time
about
to
it.
like think about it. You
Yeah,
know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
It's like I just want it to go good.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, watch. We'll be right back. I say that.
Yeah.
That was smooth.
But then you're still there.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
you know, it's rolling with dice and wheels.
Yeah.
I never claimed to be the brightest.
No.
You know what I mean?
No. But I do like the whole
Yeah,
sound
the
of it. It sounds
T-shirt.
very cool.
If you want,
Oh,
I'll
gotta
send
get
you some
T-shirts,
T-shirts.
too. Oh, that is nice.
You know what I mean?
Rolling
Look
with
at that.
dice. It's got pictures of you and
We
William.
do the fucking.
You fucking always
You
got
have good
something
merch.
going on.
Rolling with dice and
Dice
wheels.
has always got
They could get it
something
on
going
iTunes. People should go to iTunes.
Go to iTunes.
Because you got a big podcast. You're like number 1, number 2, whatever.
Yeah.
Well, you know, it fluctuates.
We cheat,
but
though,
you're
'cause
always.
we got radio shows.
No, but that's what I'm saying. So I should say it on your shows.
Yes.
So, like, the people
Good idea.
that listen to Opie and Anthony's show.
Yeah, subscribe to Dice's podcast.
Yeah,
too.
you just go on iTunes. It's on Stitcher. It's on SoundCloud. But yeah, we're pretty high up there, like
Look
in all
Dice.
the.
He knows. Stitcher,
It's very, I was just saying how
SoundCloud.
enjoyable
No,
it is
'cause
to hear him
Wheels
talk about
teaches me.
electronic stuff.
Electronicals.
No, but Wheels teaches me about this.
Yeah?
Yeah, like I don't really know what it means.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? But he goes, no, you got to
But he said,
understand.
just
We
say
got.
it.
He goes on SoundCloud alone. We got over 200,000 followers. Like it
Yeah.
is like a freak thing. Like it's really escalating quickly.
I'm believing that Dice does know what he's talking about.
No, I don't know
Yeah.
about electronics.
I'd be willing to think Dice.
You think he does?
He knows
Hey, look,
a little more than he's
I
putting
got
on.
Samsung 3D, my friend.
You
3
got the
fucking D.
You like the Samsung phone?
Yeah. The fam. Huh?
Oh, look at that! What a
The
handsome
fam.
family.
Yeah.
Very
Where's
that
my
beautiful
chick?
wife. He's got the
Where's
beautiful
the wife
kids.
over here?
Dice
How do
living
you
the
turn-
fucking
Yeah, see, I still don't.
living the
yeah,
life
the
over
wife.
here. Oh yeah,
Right,
She's
there
really,
she
really
is.
all
attractive.
due respect, but oh yeah,
She's really
she's a
lovely.
very pretty girl.
Yeah.
Stop with the lovely.
She's lovely.
No, but I know what you mean when you say that.
She's very well built.
know what you mean.
Very well built,
She
lovely
really is.
gal.
She
Yeah,
really
yeah.
is.
Oof,
I mean,
yeah.
you know, initially I was attracted to her. That's how you
Sure.
start going out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I'm still. I mean,
Yeah.
she's amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, she's an amazing person.
Uh-huh.
You know, since the day I met her, she was always calling me my movie star boyfriend and my. But I would actually tell her, I go, you know what? I'm not looking to build that career.
Uh-huh.
You know, I think that time has come and gone. I really would tell her that.
And
I
then
go,
see-
I just want to rebuild the comedy, do some bigger places, do the theaters again, whatever.
The second
You
you
know,
have a plan,
And
it kinda goes the other
actually,
way.
you know, me and Norton have the same agent, you know, with Pete Pappalardo, and we were supposed to go on sale for the Garden again, as crazy as it sounds. But it's built to that with all this precedent, but I'm not prepared for it. You
Yeah.
know, when I come off the stage at Vinyl, you're talking about a 400-seat room, whatever it is, I'm burnt.
Yeah.
You know, so I started about 4 months ago when I knew this garden thing was coming and started like training my lower body because, you know, years ago I would do a lot of that because I was doing the arenas and
Yeah.
you know how the lights, Norton, they zap you in 20 minutes. You know what I mean? So if you're in a big place like that, you know, and if I go and do that, if it's called for, if I do this one more fucking time, you know, I did it with you guys. I've
Yeah,
done
that was
that place.
fun, yeah.
I've done 3 shows there. Been there twice. How many fucking? What do I got to prove, Joey? What do I got to prove?
You got nothing to prove.
But people
sir.
are writing in like that I shouldn't have, you know, like canceled out to do it. And I'm like, I got to give them the kind of show that they deserve. You know what I mean? I really want to go balls out, and you got to build your lower body. Or else after 20 minutes, I'm going to be fucking zapped.
You're going to be fucking.
So I didn't want to. So
dragging
you know,
ass.
I'm doing the regular gigs. I'm doing, which is my favorite club, Governors in Long Island,
Oh,
September.
man.
It's on sale now. I'm doing the
That's
Stress
right by me.
Factory.
Yeah, I'll go to that.
I'm doing. You should actually have it where I'm performing. Do you have any place?
September 16th, Bergen Arts Performing Bergen Performing Arts Center. September 18th through 21, a few nights at Governors. September 22 is Poughkeepsie. It's the Mid-Hudson Civic Center. September 24th, that's where I was Saturday night. September 24th, Bethlehem, PA, the Sands Bethlehem Event Center. It's a great room. The 25th is Albany, the Egg, another great room. And September 26th through 29 is New Brunswick.
And
the
that's
Stress
all on
Factory.
sale now, right?
All on sale, yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
You can just go to.
You are
Yeah. Well,
out.
I love you know what, through going what I would call through the lean times, the last like 12 years, whatever. You know, playing these clubs again because it was so crazy when I would do those giant places that once I got like into the zone of doing like the Governors, you know, clubs. I mean, there really isn't anything better, more, you know, of course the money is bigger when you play big places, but it's not all about money. You know, it's also about satisfaction of knowing you came off the stage and really just killed that crowd. You know what I mean? And there is nothing better than a comedy club. I mean, that night I went down to the cellar with you. I went on after Norton. We both killed that. But it's so satisfying as a comic.
Yeah, well, that's
you
why
know what I mean?
Initially started doing it.
You know, but if it's qualified, I don't want to do arena tour. I don't want the same career I had. You know, now I'm getting ready to do this thing. It's a new talent show. It's called The Big Big Show that I'm co-producing with this guy, Tommy Habib, who has the show Cheetahs on. And it's a talent show. It's like an updated version of The Gong Show. And I was signed on as the head judge, and Tom Green. And there's a girl we can't mention yet, only because she's not completely signed. And we'll shoot one this summer, and then we're moving it to Vegas to do the whole season. And, you know, it's going to be hysterical. I mean, you know, Tom Green is hysterical.
Oh, yeah.
You know, he's on the podcast a lot.
Yeah.
He'll call me from his podcast and go, I want to do your podcast. It's like people like, remember when they used to have beepers? Yeah, I'll beep you. You beep me back over here. You hear? I hear me now. You know what I mean? But I'm saying, you know, everybody, I'll do your podcast, you do my podcast.
Yeah, everybody's
You don't
doing
do my
everybody.
podcast,
Big
I ain't going to do it.
crossover.
Why would I do Rolling with Dice if you're not going to roll over here?
It's like when the Flintstones would be on the
No,
Jetsons.
but I just saw Adam Carolla. I've done his show.
Yeah.
You know, which he does at his restaurant in L.A., which is a great show, live audience.
Yeah, we just had
So
him
it's
the
like
other day.
doing a stand-up shot.
His restaurant. I dived in his studio. He has a restaurant.
No, he bought this fucking joint. And
And now he's got some
and everybody's
booze and
drinking
stuff.
like
He sells some
Mangria.
booze. Yeah, the Mangria.
The Mangria, and you're just on stage getting drunk and killing the crowd.
Christ.
Yeah, I love it. Oh, I love drinking now.
Oh, yeah?
Do you really?
Oh,
You got
fuck.
back in?
Well, no, I was never in it to start with my whole life.
I've seen Dice drink
No,
once.
Tom Green got me into drinking, and I
Holy
thank him for
shit.
that.
Oh,
you know,
no.
because my whole life I was very
thank him
straight-laced.
for that.
No, well, because I got to give somebody the PQs.
Sure.
You know, what is that called?
Kudos?
Yeah, what does that even mean?
Kudos.
Like thank yous?
Yeah, it's silly.
Recognition.
It's the dumbest fucking word I ever heard.
Yeah.
But I thank him for that because, you know, when we do the podcast, I could drink.
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I
yeah.
mean?
What's your poison?
Well, you know, my wife normally just gets me some concoction with like a lot of rum and shit.
then I give her the concoction.
Good. Good. Pating. That's how I end the load. You know what I mean? I always, you know, that noise, pating.
Pating, like a
that the dick
spittoon.
makes on
It's
that
like
last shot.
The spit hitting the
Yeah,
spittoon.
like, pating. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So she makes a
So when
concoction.
when I started hanging with him, you know, he got me quickly like into like, you know, first beer. You know, he's got the Tom Green beer out now. He's got his own beer because he drinks so much. He's so good at it.
Are you a happy drunk, or do you get a little belligerent?
I have a fucking great time.
Are you good?
But I
you're fun
figure,
to
you know,
be
I'm in
around.
my 50s. When am I going to start having fun?
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
What are you going to do?
What's better than having a couple drinks, going to the gym, pumping iron? You don't even realize you're fucking doing it. You're just having a great time,
Sounds like
laughing.
a good way to get injured.
You know
actually.
what I mean? No, but use the machines
you're
when
driving,
you
you're
drink.
waving at everybody.
Yeah, what the fuck do you do? No, I don't drive when I drink.
No,
that I
no,
don't
good,
do. I don't
Dice.
drink. I
Can't
like
do
to
that.
drink and sit. You know what I mean?
Just have fun, right?
Yeah. What's
It's a
better
good
than
time. Some people get nasty, though.
No, but I
You know,
don't.
people
I
hate
just
that.
have fun. But like,
Yeah.
there have been a couple problems on the podcast because we do
Oh,
it
yeah.
at like weird play, like bars and stuff. You know, so people will come outside when I'm trying to do a show and they try to talk to me.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm drinking.
Get the
and I'm
fuck
like,
outta
yeah,
here.
yeah, and then they like start talking to my wife or Eleanor.
Oh, boy.
You know what I mean? They belong to me. They're with me.
Yeah, you got to set it
You know what I
straight.
mean?
You show some weakness, they're going to
Yeah.
be all
So
over your shit.
that's when I get a little angry.
How do you like the electronics, the cigarettes?
Oh, yeah, you're
The
smoking the
electronics not
electronic
bad.
cigarette.
Do they help the craving?
Well, you know what? I'm smoking one. So one of the companies, you know, advertise on my show and give me like a ton of money to advertise their electronic.
Oh.
So I won't say the electronic I'm smoking, but if they're smart, they get to me now. Because between everything going on, there are a lot of things, not even on the fire, deals I've made to do these different shows, and you know, it's pretty crazy again.
No shit.
You know, I started telling Norton in Vegas, but you know, I haven't seen him, so I'd rather just hang out, listen to the music.
Isn't that interesting that you
And
were,
how great
you were-
was LA Rocks that night? How'd they kick ass?
Phenomenal. Really great.
Do you believe that Beatles number, The Day in a Life?
Yeah, they did a cover. It was.
It's their only cover.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Dylan took that and he twisted and turned it. That's like part of Day Tripper in it. I mean, you know, I was like scared to hear because I'm in Vegas so much I don't hear them rehearse. So I heard this new song called Troublemaker. There was a bunch of Closer, all these new things.
Oh man, that's fucking
You know what I mean?
cool. And they're playing a lot.
And you
They're out.
guys got them, you know, we're actually looking for the right management for them now because they got off of, I got to bring up Indestructible. Are we supposed to bring that up? My special?
When's it coming? Oh, it's coming on.
Well, they could get it. They could download it on the special I did for Showtime. People could download it right now on lolflix.com. I mean, I would call it, but you know, I love my first special and my last special the best because I wanted to give what I would call the ultimate rock and roll comedy experience.
Yeah.
You know, and using my boys and them playing and then me doing my thing. It really came out incredible. So they could go to lolflix.com and download it now. But when does the DVD come out? Does it say if they want the hard copy?
It does. It says the DVD is now available. Coming out on DVD doesn't say. It's now available for download. Does not say when it's coming out on DVD.
I don't think Dice has ever come in here with as much shit going on in your
No,
life.
it's what
as
else
right
I got
now.
to talk about? I mean,
well, you did the.
But I would tell people to get that special because I actually got a text from Joan Dangerfield, Rodney's wife, and she saw the special. This is like 2 weeks ago, and she just sent me a text that she was going to tape it that night because now they're playing the special like crazy on Showtime again.
Yeah.
So she was going to tape it, and she wrote, "Couldn't stop watching, flawless." You know, and I called her, and to hear that from, you know, a woman that was with Rodney all the years, you know, it was pretty incredible to me.
Hell yeah.
You know, and people just love it, and I'm so glad I did it because I don't want to do another special, I'll be honest with you.
Really?
I wanted to do, you know, the Dice Man Cometh, you know, to this day plays great, and I wanted to do one more special and just show what I got still. You know what I mean? And I was able to do that in this special.
Well, who knows when you're going to be able to even do one after you're a movie star?
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna tour that much because of all these other things going on. I mean, I don't know with other movies, but I'll do the TV show. I got the book coming out May 2014. The Filthy Truth that I'm writing with David Ritz, and you know, there's a guy that wrote books like Ray Charles. They made the movie from the book. Etta James, Smokey Robinson, Marvin Gaye. He actually wrote the lyrics to Sexual Healing, you know, which became one of and he wrote the book on Marvin.
Who wrote the lyrics to That's my favorite Marvin Gaye
David
song.
Ritz.
Oh, wow, okay.
David Ritz wrote that song because he heard the groove of the song and he was writing the book on Marvin, and Marvin asked him, I don't know if he didn't ask him to write lyrics, like, what do you think? And he said, it's sexual, and he wrote the word. He's a great writer. He just got done with Joe Perry's book, and now he's finishing up my book. You know, The Filthy Truth, and there is a mention of you in there.
Oh, good.
Book.
Hope
Book.
Of course.
Special. DVD.
You know.
Movie.
And
TV show.
There's a lot going
internet
on.
podcast.
I don't know what the fuck is
performances.
going on.
You're fucking. How come during the lean years you were heavy, and now you're doing
Because
a lot?
I had to get
and now,
back in the
now the
cage.
heavy years, and now you're thin.
Well, think about it. You know what?
Huh?
And look, in the book I do, it's the filthy truth. I talk about, you know, from like 95 to just, 3 years ago, I was in a living hell. You know, life takes turns. You know, you get derailed, things like that. But I never lost the fire in me. I never lost that feel to accomplish. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I might have got heavy, but it took that same guy to take it off. Nobody could do that. But it's not even about taking the weight. It's about just being physically fit, that when I get on stage, people are seeing, I might not have as much hair. You know what I mean? Remember that? Remember when you could put a comb to your head and there was actual hair on it? You know how I pick on guys in the crowd. I go, remember when you could stand your feet and feel your fucking toes? Remember when you touched your dick and it actually got hard at that second? You didn't have to beg it? The fuck up! Looking at my dick 3 in the morning. Get the fuck up! We ain't done here, my friend. Take a look at her.
Shit.
No, but you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I owed it to myself and the people that love to come watch me perform to look right. That's why I got in the shape I did for the special.
Did you find that sometimes you just have to put the time in? Like, enough time has to go by where people not forget who you were, but can move past the early Dice, and now you could just
It's a
be
whole
you
different game.
So but I think only time does that. You got to fucking sit it out.
You know what? It's like I don't even want to read my press right now because like years ago when we were touring with Norton, Kenny, the whole thing, and it was all bad press. You know what I mean? So I just stopped reading it. That's how I feel with the good press. You know, because I would read those articles years ago and go, well, they don't even fucking know me, so what do I give a shit what they think? You know what I mean? So today they're writing great stuff. That's great. But I don't have to read it. I know me. You know, I know the things I talk to them about, and if they write it up the right way, it'll be a good interview.
Well, when people write things, if it's good,
I mean,
then
this
they
thing
know
that's out now,
everything and they're perfect.
Did you see the Playboy thing yet? Did you read the Playboy?
You're in Playboy too.
Yeah, and that's like a 6-7 page profile. I mean, they're writing these things now that are pretty unbelievable to me, but I don't want to get overwhelmed by it. I just want to, with all this press that was coming, with the Woody movie coming, I got kind of overwhelmed, and I would talk to my wife and my kids and, people the closest to me. And, my son Dylan said it the best, like about a month ago.
Shut up, Dad, and quit whining.
No, no, it wasn't about whining. It was about like hearing about yourself too much. It was like too overwhelming again. I was used to being where I was at, for the last like 12 years. And my son Dylan, he goes, you know what, Dad? Just own it. That's why you started in this to start with. So just own it now. And he was right. And the next day I woke up, I was like, all right, bring it on. If this is what's, meant to go on, this is great.
Well, it's unbelievable. You got so much going on. It's fantastic. We got to wrap up because we're done here.
Well, we cover everything.
Yeah,
we cover everything.
I think we did.
You know what I mean?
Where's the Woody
It's really good to see you guys.
Busy man.
Where is the premiere?
I don't even know.
I have the same fucking managers as Woody, and I can't get invited to a premiere. I couldn't go anyway, but taping something.
Oh,
what are you taping?
It's just something for Fox, this show I do called Red Eye.
I love Red Eye.
Red Eye.
Me too.
Yeah.
Tell that guy I want to come back over there.
That would be nice.
I'm sure he'd have you on.
What's his name? Gregg?
Greg. He's great.
Yeah, I like him. I watch it all the time in the gym. That's why I watch Red Eye. So it's funny when you're on there because I'm on a treadmill in Vegas and it's fucking Norton.
Yeah.
It's funny when you know people and you're friends and you're close,
weird,
I still get weirded out by that when I see my friends on TV. It's like, that's my friend on TV.
I know him.
Yeah.
I've gotten candy with him. We've gone to candy stores and
go to the candy store.
Sweatshirts and sweatpants we buy together. All the baby stuff.
Dice, always a fucking pleasure to see you.
Thank you for having me on.
And,
this is great. It's always great to come on.
Couldn't be happier for you with all this going on. Continued success.
Thank you.
Very cool.
Thank you.
And stay tuned for the Sam Roberts mop-up fucking jizz rag show. You're like the jizz rag that comes in to clean up after we have spewed our cum all over the studio.
That makes you the cum.
I don't like that kind of talk.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Clay.
If you're talking about box, that's one thing, but scum.
No,
don't talk about loads, no matter how delicious they are.
Yeah, don't talk about anything with the ass. I hate that shit.
All right. I guess we'll see you tomorrow, and everyone have a pleasant day.
Or don't.